Ooh, why did you get a little chunky there?
That's because it was loading the transition up. All right. We
Are we
temp
back?
fixed it.
Is it
We're
actually
back.
happening?
It's actually happening. I had to do a fix. A
Why?
quick
Why do I feel like I'm a
fix.
little bit squished down? I feel a little squishy,
Yeah.
like I've been compressed.
I shrunk you. I didn't know you were going to fuck with shit. Here we go.
That's
Boop,
because you
boop.
put me in a garbage ass room. I live in the beautiful. That is cyber.
That one might be. I don't know. He's that one might be him this time. So many technical issues.
Jamer is a person who has emote, and Jamer needs to be celebrated.
Look what I got. What is that? I can't read what it says. It's all
It's
the
an
way
emote
over
that
there.
says Jamer97.
Oh, what's the 97 stand for?
Behold, the year he was born, probably.
Yeah, that could check out.
I was just making a joke. It might check out though. I've got an emote too, though. Check this shit out. Look at that face. That's a good emote. I don't need other ones. That's the best one.
Well, nice on your emote. Going on deep video. The future is good. I hope. I don't know. Oh man, I hate technical issues. Would you Fiverr it? I'm drinking, by the way, Deep, because I know Deep cares.
Deep
Well, I don't
has
even
to.
know.
It's very important. It is part of the brand.
Desert Noises?
Could you imagine what this is
Look
if
at
we
that.
don't have drink?
Desert Noises.
I don't even know
It's
what this show would be. It's a fucking
so
dry ass rag we're just chewing on. I don't understand.
is it ale? It's a sour ale. And it's not very sour, but it's also not very good. So
Would it be more good if it was more sour?
I don't think so. I think it would be pretty shit.
Oh,
But what
Jamer
do I
has
know?
an artist that they do not pay at
Oh,
home.
that's good. Well, that's even better then.
We don't need to go to Fiverr. We have Fiverr at home, Jamer says.
I just got AI art to do my bidding. No, I don't even do that anymore. I got BTTV now, so I don't even do anything.
You didn't have that before?
Mm-mm. I didn't care enough. But
Yeah.
then I saw the jerk off one where the guy's like jerking off dicks, and I had to have it. I did it for that one. What are you up to tonight, Deep Video? But we got a show.
Do
It's
we?
gonna be somewhat.
Oh, okay.
Assuming the thing doesn't blow up again. We got some alien shit since Cheeseman never sent me any. I had to find those on my own. Yeah, I'm looking a little framey. We got lovely, lovely 6 scary videos to watch with the lights on.
That's
It's
good, 'cause I'm not
wonderful.
gonna if I turn my lights off, it looks like shit in here.
Yeah, I bet it
Look at
does.
this. Look at this. Look at this abysmal fucking light situation I'm putting onto myself.
Well, look at what
Hold up.
happened there.
I need to
I'm
turn off
fucking
the
with
other
shit. I'm
light.
fucking with lights too now. Why are we fucking with lights at the worst time? There we
Ooh.
go. There we go. Much better. Much smoother.
Ooh.
I haven't seen any Top Men
Ooh.
updates in a while.
Oh God.
Did we learn the Top Men suck? Did we already establish that?
I mean, they do suck. But
Modicum, Kodachrome of otherworldly explorations we're just daredeviling to do. It's going to be exciting. This Thursday, Deep Video is joining us for The Last Crusade.
the last one of them? You know
This
my
is
favorite
true.
part about Last Crusade is? The movie?
There's a sequel.
No. My
No.
favorite part is that they spend in the first like 20 minutes of that movie, they explain everything that caused Indiana Jones to have his personality. It's amazing. Every single thing.
Did they talk about how he rapes a 15-year-old?
Now he's a child at the start of it.
I know, but they didn't explain that part.
That's why he likes to rape 15-year-olds.
We're also going to talk heavily about Star Trek. Deep Video and I had a conversation, and we never finished it because we're like, we gotta wait. We gotta wait.
You gotta
We gotta
wait.
wait. Yeah, we
You
wanted to
gotta
wait.
wait.
We wanted to wait. We didn't want to finish that conversation. Because
Hold up. I'm going to type top men updates into Google real quick while you tell me about this.
yeah, well, I can't. We just got to wait till Thursday. Yeah, we got to save it for the show, but it's Star Trek related.
All right.
More
I've
of
got a
just us going
Pinterest
back and
thing.
forth about it. And
Oh, these
also
top
how
men are very buff. I don't know if these are the top men that Cheeseman has taught me about.
also how Star Trek has a good episode rate of I gave a generous 50-50. And that is generous
Of all Star Trek?
per season. No, and Voyager has a 3%
Like a
good
yeah, it's
episode
a
rate.
drop. It drops pretty
It's
hard.
a drop. What else is there on there? I mean, Discovery has a lot lower. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Top
maybe you should
men
revise your.
naked. Oh, why am I getting this?
I told you. I wrote top man updates. I saw a lot of very strong men. They
I
must
don't
be
know.
the tops.
I got the Indiana Jones guy that says top men, but then I also got a men's sexy tank top AliExpress.
Oh, are you image searching?
Oh, of course.
That's your mistake. You need to go into regular search and then click the first link.
That's the Indiana Jones thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was Pinterest.
Oh no! If I type in update, it's Vogue.
Oh, that.
And then GQ, and then Pinterest.
There we go. Yeah, that's the shit.
I said Discovery's a lower and Voyager is lower.
Deep Space Nine brings it up though.
I think Deep Space Nine works better for some of it, but I still think it's close to 50.
I think
There
it has
are
some
some.
of the better.
I
I
think
think
I'm
it
not
has
saying
higher highs in there.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I
Either.
like
It does.
Deep Space Nine.
They have some good characters, but man, are some of them awful.
We get the Ferengi. We all love Ferengi.
If it wasn't for Quark and Odo, that show would tank even further.
Oh yeah.
But
I
we
agree.
can talk about that Thursday. I mean, and TOS has a 3% as well, if that.
Amazon toss. Oh wow.
I don't think TOS didn't age though that well. Dude,
yeah,
Niles,
it's really confusing
Miles's
the broadcast
wife
on Twitch because of that. Yeah.
Miles's wife is so fucking awful. Oh my god. But I think she does serve a purpose. That marriage isn't all happy. However, she's never fucking happy. She just nags all the time. Maybe in some time she should be happy. That'll be Thursday. We'll talk very in
People
depth.
would
Also,
like her
we're gonna talk
more
about
if she was
shuttlecrafts.
smiling.
We're gonna talk about shuttlecraft specifically. I know that on Thursday. Because they're so shit. They don't even look cool. They look like boxes that are floating around. They're so dumb. Oh man, it's so great.
There's some logic behind having it be boxy. If it's something that's supposed to just go be like a little slow boy.
Yeah, but they use them as fighters.
You shouldn't use those as well. I mean, in space it's fine. Do they use them in terrestrial as fighters?
They don't ever go in terrestrial. This is Star Trek, not terrestrial.
Exactly.
Trek. I know.
So it's fine. They're boxy because aerodynamics does not factor.
I know, but they look dumb. At least have some cool look to it. We're not talking about aerodynamics. We're saying that
I know,
it's
but
dumb.
like when they always make them like all sleek and shit, it's like you wouldn't make them like that.
You might.
Makes
Less
no
to
sense.
hit. You
would
harder
make it look
target
like
to
a
hit.
tank. You
No,
want that
less
thickness.
No, you don't want it to get hit. It's
No,
a
you
fucking
want the-
box.
I know, but you want it. Okay, in theory, because like tanks, well, they're designed to be hit, right? Like a tank. Because
Yeah.
they're not designed. They're designed with thick armor, but the armor is shaped so that things deflect.
You know,
That's
and
what you want.
shuttlecrafts get one shot all the time.
They should work on that.
Yeah. So really good to be that slick when they just get one shot. Now I'm not talking about the Delta Flyer, and I don't want to talk about the Delta Flyer because I also think that is really stupid. Maybe
Shields
have
would be
shields.
useful, yeah, Monk. Yeah.
They do have shields. They just get blown up when an actual ship hits it.
Well, it seems like those shields aren't working.
No, they never do. Well, they work if a main character is in the shuttlecraft. That's
Is it possible that the main characters are carrying shield emitters and then they just tell
Yeah.
everyone else they have shields?
But how did Voyager have so many? That's another thing. Like, say it Thursday. I could go off on a tirade about this. Deep Video and I were talking about this off stream, and we just kept saying, but what about this now? And we're like, yeah, what's the fucking point? Why do they use diesel combustible engines on us primitive brains when they're using basically fucking nuke devices, bigger than nuke devices?
You know what I just considered? This This is fucking stupid, nerdy ass shit.
No, it's great. So, also, Monk, just so I have a little context, does the Delta Flyer have warp capabilities?
Or type
I
that in
feel like
Google.
I'm being cucked right now. I'm just giving a precursor for Thursday Sidewinder. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure the Delta Flyer had warp capabilities because wasn't that episode where they were trying to break the warp 9 barrier? Wasn't that an episode? I think that was that ship. Where he's like, I almost did it. I got to 9.8. I think that was right. I don't think, or I'm getting episodes all fucking jumbled. Yeah, the space slugs. There we go.
I can
Perfect.
feel my soul leaving my body.
Oh, grow up. It's great. So
I'm a fan, and I'm like, this is too nerdy for me.
no, it's fine. You got to find the incontinuities. You got to
find the Delta Flyer.
Well, no, the Delta Flyer was the biggest plot point for 5 seasons of Voyager. Every episode was about, well, we can bring the Delta Flyer. It's
Did
a
they-
new set. We got to pay for it. We got to
Did
make
they
its
bring
money
it?
worth.
Did they bring it though?
Oh, every episode they brought that thing out. They paid for the set and they were gonna fucking use it. I tell you that. Like, all right, they're like, all right, we like this episode, but we built that Delta Flyer set.
It's a
And we
shame
gotta-
that they
we
put the
gotta use
coolest
it.
Ship in one of the worst shows.
They did put the coolest ship. That ship sucks.
Oh well, then maybe you should talk about it less.
No, the good ship was in Deep Space Nine, I recall. And
Oh, you mean the best one?
it's up there. Let's do a space race instead of getting home. I know. Oh my god, that was so stupid.
Hey, sometimes you
Oh
get
my
bored when
God.
you're trying to get home.
No, but they spent like so much time just doing this stupid race. That was so stupid.
Maybe
Like,
they
we
were
can
racing
do it.
towards home.
We got a super engines, and then they did the Star Wars thing where they sabotaged the fucking thing. It was so great. Oh my god. And then fucking Qui-Gon Jinn moves the dice a bit. Man, I forgot about the race episode. That stupid fucking episode is so dumb. Oh my god, man. Star Trek is awesome because it's so fucking stupid. I think Voyager is the worst on tech talks. We'll just reconfigure the modulators and the frequencies of the aids. Also, they have the Hubble telescope on that ship. I don't know where it is. Monk probably does, but they have a Hubble telescope that lets them see far. It's dumb. And oh, also Borg technology too. They made a Borg part of their ship. God, that show is so dumb. God, it's so fucking stupid. There's coffee in that nebula. Oh, that's fuck off.
There was coffee in that nebula.
Oh my god, I faintly remember that. Wasn't that? And she was like, "Oh, this is actual coffee and not this replicated shit." It's like you're on a fucking exploring vessel. What do you mean replication you should appreciate?
I was under the impression that replication literally replicated.
Yeah, and it made it the best. But no, you need that impurities. Oh my
This is like
god.
that alcohol that didn't actually have alcohol in it, so that it only made you drunk for a little bit.
Oh my god. Now they could replicate it as they need more No, but they replicate plenty.
They
And isn't
replicate,
the
like,
holodeck
everything.
Isn't the holodeck essentially? I know they home cooked goods so they could save power on the replicator, but didn't they also? The holodeck is essentially replication to a degree. It consumes, I would imagine, more power.
Sorry.
And
Also,
and don't you just gotta shit more?
I would feel like if you're out in the middle of space, it'd be easier to find things that give you power. You just drive it into water. That's probably what I've heard.
Made us, but I'm saying, I thought replicators use your septic tank
I thought it broke down
to
stuff
generate
and
it.
then
Yeah,
yeah.
your shit.
Well,
literally.
and other stuff, I would assume, like trash.
I
and
was
things, yeah.
pretty sure it's mostly shit.
I mean, shit is the primary trash.
So I'm saying, like, if that's there, why not just take all the fruits you get and either eat it and shit it, or just dump it in the thing, and now you have more organic
Well,
material.
no, it wasn't material that was the problem. It was power.
They have a holodeck. They have a doctor that uses it.
You don't
He
know
walks
how much power they
around.
have.
The doctor walks around all
I'm the one
day.
who's arguing that they should be able to go get power easily. You're making bullshit arguments about pooping in the fucking replicator.
No, if the power was the true issue, they wouldn't be able to use the holodeck, and they wouldn't have a
Maybe they have
hologram
enough-
doctor.
Maybe they have
For,
enough for the Doctor and Hologram deck, but not the Replicator.
oh,
Maybe
so
the Replicator
fucking
takes way more energy.
so Kim can just jerk off in the replicator, which is also
Yeah.
material for the replicator.
We don't need the material tool, we need power. You don't understand. We're not turning off the Doctor, and you're not getting rid of my fucking porn.
They didn't use the hollow till later seasons and covered over the powers. Yeah, they didn't have power issues later. They had fuel issues for their warp bullshit or something, which was
Fuel
not the
is
same thing.
power.
No, it was some other bullshit reason, and then they couldn't go. They couldn't.
Literally, the thing that makes the ship move is the thing that makes
No,
the power.
and then they also made this other thing saying using warp actually destroys the universe, so they couldn't do it near systems. A whole thing, man. Voyager
Cowards.
sucked. They should basically take Voyager and uncanonize it. For the love of God, just uncanonize it.
Did they put
Get it
Janeway in
out.
anything else? Did they put her in that card
Yes,
show?
she's in the kids show, the animated one.
Oh, well then that doesn't count.
It kind of is canon though. That kid show is.
No, if we are gonna try to excise this, I'm okay with losing.
She
the
can
Below
be
Decks or
there, just
whatever.
everything that happened. Not Below Deck, the animated, the kids one.
There's a different one that's animated.
Yeah, it's ones that's aimed for kids. It's supposed to be like Clone Wars, but it's super kiddie. And it's shit.
Just like Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, fuck your whore mouth, you stupid bitch.
This man loves Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is awesome.
It is good.
It's more adult oriented.
But I mean, like, my God, it is not.
What do you mean? I've seen more deaths, actual people cut in half and blown up in Clone Wars than I do in like Hitman, the movie.
I just didn't think that I would know somebody who makes me look not like a nerd so much.
Hey, sometimes nerd things great. Well, the warp issue started in TNG. That's why Voyager had angled warp pylons. No,
You got to angle those warp pylons so that you can go.
it's all
faster.
about trajectory. You just got to make sure to angle them. I don't remember it in TNG, like at all. Like literally,
You know,
I don't.
when like number one, angle those warp whatevers.
No, not TNG. They went to the brothel planet every other fucking like episode. And that
They
was
were
awesome.
so busy fucking.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Literally a planet that's a brothel. That's all
We
it
could make
is.
anything we want. We can replicate
Risa.
things.
Yeah,
we
it's
could make it in the
Risa.
holodeck. No, we're going to Horror Planet.
Yeah, I never understood that either because you could just have the hollow. Like it's the same.
It's not the same.
I know they're very pretentious about.
It's just
their
like coffee.
holograms.
You have to go to the source and actually get it.
Yeah, it's more risk of AIDS.
Space AIDS. It's worse.
Yeah, it would be space AIDS.
But good thing we can cure anything, apparently.
No, they can't.
What?
No, they can't because
We can
of
cure people turning into lizards, but we can't cure space
Yeah,
AIDS?
no, they can't even. Which was only 100 years earlier. They couldn't cure this girl from some, I don't know, kidney AIDS or something. So they kept her in the warp in the transporter buffer and just kept beaming her every couple days to
Oh, that's fun.
slow it down. Now if
That's
they
a real stupid way to
program
do that.
hollow STDs, dude, the hologram is essentially Westworld.
Hollow crabs.
Like, why didn't we get to see the guy in the holodeck who's just like a fucking like serial killer?
I thought that's happened.
Actually, they did that. I think.
Yeah.
But it was
like a couple of times.
I think I don't. Kind of. I just
Because
remember when
they go crazy and they leave the holodeck, and it's like, oh no, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are wandering around the ship.
No, that was Moriarty. That was
right, yeah,
that was
okay,
Sherlock
yeah.
Holmes actually, and
Yeah,
that was
totally
also
different.
really stupid because they screwed him over. He said he's gonna go out into space, and all they did was archive the file away and delete it or something. They screwed him.
Yeah, that's
They did some really bad shit.
an open space now on my hard drive.
It was so also dumb that the holodeck can actually control the whole ship. Like it's not
Well,
separated.
I mean, that's how you make the Doctor work, right? Like, yeah, okay.
No, not in TNG. You don't.
No, retroactively. That's how the
But
Doctor
I'm saying
works.
it doesn't need to. The Doctor was confined to the medical bay until he got the hollow transmitter.
It's so that Picard can walk people back from the holodeck to his, to his room.
Oh, I know. It was, oh my god, Moriarty episode. Who played Moriarty? I think that was a famous actor. I think TNG was the era where everyone was trying to be philosophical and thespians and the Shakespeare. And then Voyager was all like, we're Americans. We like Model T cars. And
Voyager was
the
like,
end.
how tight can we make the clothes on this person?
She had to wear a girdle
I know.
or corset.
The
Sorry.
first costume was worse apparently. Like couldn't breathe. They
Well,
loosened it up.
yeah, barely. That was wild. Not in the new one. In Picard,
Gotta be
she's
you
wearing
gotta be
regular
horny.
clothes.
You gotta be horny. Everyone on
And
the ship is fucking.
she's in love, I believe, Monk correct me, with a vapor.
Oh, that's good for them.
They make sick clouds.
Yeah.
That was Star Trek. Man, Star Trek's good.
Remember when
It's
you
so
said you
bad.
weren't going to talk about Star Trek, and then we
No,
talked
I
about
didn't.
Star Trek for
We
half
didn't
an hour?
we didn't go in extreme detail. Like Thursday, we're gonna.
We
like,
didn't go into extreme
No,
detail.
we didn't. Not even fucking close. It's gonna get worse on Thursday. It's gonna be great. We might even bring up Babylon 5. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, go. You do that on Thursday. Yeah, that's a good place for that.
Yeah, Babylon 5, man. I hate that show. I hate that show. Oh man.
It's
People
no
get mad.
Stargate.
No, well, that's the thing. People get mad because I compare Star Trek Discovery to the same formula of Stargate Universe, which is notorious, like such a bad show. But they had the Stargate MMO in that show, and they never released that game, and I was excited for it. I thought it would be fun to go like jump fa all the time and go pew
Yeah.
pew with my
What? Can we
staff.
get a Battlestar Galactica in there?
They did that though. There was a Battlestar game. I'm pretty sure there was a Battlestar Galactica game. Now I want to look game. Yeah, there's a bunch, but this probably isn't the one. But I kind of now want to play this one now. Holy fuck! This game looks sick.
Space games are good.
Yeah, but this is Battlestar, but it has very positive. It actually came out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, it actually doesn't look that bad. But it's essentially XCOM with spaceships.
Sure.
It looks good. It probably plays like shit.
I mean,
No,
I feel like
I'm
if
gonna
it was
type in
something that was
MMO.
actually good, I'd hear people talking about it more.
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica Online. They did release an MMO.
There you go.
Wow.
Play that instead of that stupid Star Wars one.
Oh, that Star Wars one's sick. I got so many loot boxes I'm gonna open up. You have no fucking idea. Which I'm gonna do this Saturday probably. Man, there was also another game. So that's when they were coming with eras where they had TV show properties and like, let's make a game, an MMO. Warcraft is doing big. Let's make an MMO that goes along with the show, so we can just double the fronts. Matrix MMO was
They
awful. I
need to bring
played
that
that.
back.
Matrix MMO? Why? The
They
game was
had some
awful.
cool ideas in there. This evolving storyline was like really novel at the time.
Then there was Defiant, not Defiant. Maybe it was Defiant. Maybe is it Defiant? Was that a show? Defiance. That game was fucking awful too. They actually pushed that one so many fucking times to try to reinvigorate it, and it just mechanically is bad. And same with Matrix MMO. Mechanically, the game was awful.
Oh yeah, the mechanics were bad.
I had a Sony
The story stuff was neat.
Plus. Yeah,
That's
but
what I was there for.
mechanics matter. Mechanics matter a lot. The gunplay was terrible. It was essentially a tab shooter or
They should
tab
have made it.
RPG.
They should have brought in the gameplay of Guns the Duel.
They couldn't. They didn't have the tech back then.
It would have been incredible.
Didn't have the tech. That game was
Would have been
old as
godly.
shit. I don't even think it's
That's
still
like
would have been.
Guns the Duel came out before the Matrix MMO.
Yeah, but it's an MMO. It's a different playing style. You can't do it. Guns even had
Guns the Duel
Guns
can handle 64 players, which is not enough.
Guns had a
massively
desync
enough.
issue like crazy.
Oh yeah, no, you got real good at just fucking aiming at 2 seconds ahead of people.
So there was issue with that. I mean, PlanetSide even had that. And
PlanetSide was
we didn't
sick,
have
though.
the tech. Oh no, I was gross in that game. This guy named One Shot One Kill. He was on the red team. Oh, he hated me. Oh, that was good times.
It
That was
required
the
2
era.
shots to kill you.
Well, I bombed him. So bomb
That's
required 2 pilots or 2 people. One guy with 3 technically, but I was playing with my friend. So I was the pilot and he was the bomber. So we just fly. I just know where he's gonna be, and we just bombed the whole fucking area, just killing him.
God, that game is so good.
Oh man! And then we eventually unlocked the mech, and then things got real. That was good. I love that game. That was back in the day where I could just go to a friend's house for a week, and we just order pizza every fucking day, and we just play and eat, and then that's it. We weren't drinking then,
Damn.
I know. That was a good
Made me
times.
nostalgic for MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. I feel like
Yeah.
that's my
It
comfort
wasn't a
old
fun
game.
land game. It wasn't a fun land game to me. I wasn't a big fan of it.
I don't think you
It
had a
was
big enough
okay.
group. That's the thing.
No, one. It's which one? Mech Warrior 2 or Mech Mercenaries 2 or whatever.
Mercenaries is the one. Like MechWarrior 2 by itself, not that great.
so,
Mercenaries,
you,
good.
so you wanted the isometric viewpoint? Eh,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't isometric. It was first person.
wasn't it? Which one am I
No,
looking? What was,
Mercenaries is about the one where you owned your own company and you picked your
yes, that's
missions.
right. Yeah. What was the isometric one called?
Battle Tech.
Isometric. No, it wasn't Battle. It was still a Mech Warrior game. Uh 3050. I guess they just call it 3050.
I've never played an isometric MechWarrior game, and I used to play those
Mech Warrior
religiously.
Tactics.
When did that come out?
Well, it's been dead at since 2014 for the online, so
That seems like it's newer than when I was playing
yeah.
MechWarrior.
Yeah, it's also newer when there was a isometric one. Oh, the one or about the oh yeah, I never did play with him. I asked him to, but he never ever got back to me, and he works weird hours. Like I'd
And
still jump on it, but he's actually even mad at Mech Warrior Online.
yeah,
He
the
said
newer
he's done
games
with
were
that
never
game.
as good as
Everyone,
Mercenaries.
yeah, but people have rose glasses, man.
I don't. I have glasses
Uh-huh.
that melted from the engine
Uh-huh.
heat.
No, man, back in that era, what did I play a lot of? Besides Call of Duty, the original.
Roller Coaster
Uh,
Tycoon.
I did. That was 90s though. That was late 90s.
That's when MechWarrior 2 was out, as I recall.
Uh, what was I playing? I guess Neverwinter was a big fucking part.
Diablo 2.
I destroyed the shit.
I played that game probably for a full year nonstop
Yeah, I did. I was
online.
probably more than that. I played it for
Yeah.
like every fuck. I had Shakos, had hacked items. I loved it.
I
Was it
played a lot of
MechWarrior
Spiderweb software
Helicopter
games.
Desert Striker? It was like that MechWarrior game. Like, oh, dude, that Helicopter Desert Strike game. I fucking loved it because you had to go drive your helicopter over, and your little ladder would come down, and the guys would get on it. Oh man, that game was sick. That game was good.
Oh, I really played a lot of A10 Warthog, which is a flight simulator that required you to use a stick and actually do all the flip buttons and stuff. I don't know why I like that game so much. I
I,
got really good at flying in A10.
I don't think I was a big flight sim guy. The only one I played was for the Mac OS 7, maybe 8, called F-16 Hornet.
Yeah, that game's rules.
And I was just flying around, having a good time.
Did you ever
With
land?
I don't remember. I really don't. I was so young. I don't remember the landing part. I also played a game called and I've been trying to find it. When I say trying to find it, I remember to look for it when I'm not at my computer. Called fuck. Now I even forgot what it's called. It's like a racing game, but the cop can pull you over and he asks why you're going so fast. And you could run
Interesting.
over people, but they're like flat people. So when you run them over, they just fall over like little. What was
It's
that
like
game?
Carmageddon, but not
No,
Carmageddon.
no, it's not. This is a racing game, but I never knew it was a racing game. I just thought I was driving around and the cop would always pull me over.
Wait, are
What
you
was
sure it
that
wasn't
game?
the first Carmageddon game? Because
100%.
Carmageddon 2 was the one that was like post-apocalyptic, but the first one was regular combat racing.
No, I know Carmageddon. I had them both. I played that too. That was a different thing. And Carmageddon 1, you still had it
You still
still
could hit
looked
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
you were encouraged to. But no, I actually was really good at Carmageddon 1. No, this is called you know who would know it? Fucking Blue Cheese Man probably would. It wasn't at the hell Midtown Madness. I know that game. It's not
Midtown
that.
Madness is a cool game, but that's more like Crazy Taxi like,
No,
as I
this is
recall.
earlier. Let's say Mac OS 7 car racing game. Let's just try
Yeah,
that old.
Need for Speed Underground is way too new.
No, it wasn't Need for Speed. It was
That was like a
it-
PlayStation 2 era game.
was it called Corvette? There's no way it was called Corvette. I'm just gonna type it in. Corvette.
The only other game I remember playing on PC a lot that had
Vet.
cops
It
in
was called Vet. I'm pretty sure.
VETE.
Yeah, it's Vet. Oh God, it's loud. Here, I'll get
The
this
other game
on.
I was thinking of was Driver.
This is such a sick game. Hold
The
on.
game with the most brutal tutorial of any game.
Here we go. So let's just skip past this part. Look, you can obviously do some shit. Who cares? Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Woo! That's some speed. Even though he's in a wall, I don't know why he's in a wall for. Let's get forward. So he's doing his little. Oh yeah, you're in San Diego.
Is
too.
there
Or
good
San
sound
Francisco.
here that I'm missing out on?
Figure that I'll use Sheep Shaver again.
Well, he's talking. I can get you on Discord too, which I'll do.
I'm
right
already
now.
there, baby.
Yeah, I saw you pop in as I was doing this. Boop.
I've been there from the beginning.
So to make a
He's
long story
reviewing
short,
it. Fuck
I'll
you.
rank this accused
Yeah,
as
yeah,
being
yeah,
capable
yeah.
of something.
Let's
Oh,
go.
so you're not
Oh,
you're not putting
damn.
that audio to the stream anyway.
It is. The stream hears it.
Oh, they're gonna hear
Just
this
a
guy
damage
doing
and
reviews.
Yeah. Look at these
That's a good
graphics.
crash noise.
And starting with Rookie, you get the
Oh, here's that cop. Here's that fucking cop.
Though I do wish you could turn the police off.
What's your
And on Pro, the
excuse?
cruise control is also realistic.
So, oh yeah, look at. Oh no, we gotta rewind that.
Do the
We gotta-
whole list of excuses there.
No, I want to see those.
I need to see that in full screen.
One more tickets, and they will take away my license. My spouse in the hospital with emergency. My accelerator was stuck. I've been called home with an emergency. I was going with the flow of traffic. Sorry, but I need to find the bathroom badly. Late for my son's birthday. No matter what you chose,
Hey.
But I never
I'm
really
testing this Corvette. Speeding, reckless driving. You didn't get driving while intoxicated driving on the side. I've gotten that before. Driving on the
Can you be
sidewalk.
intoxicated?
I don't know if you can drink. I was a child. I just ran. I ran over people too, so I've gotten that before.
use the cruise.
Apparently hates the cruise control, but look at these sick graphics.
Yeah, this is some stunt race FX looking shit.
Oh, dude, this is so good. Yeah, but that hand, I'll always. I thought that's why I thought driving gloves are so fucking cool.
Because you played vet.
Yeah, those gloves are sick. That beer was awful. I'm
Why does it look like a
disappointed.
Monster Energy can from over here?
That's why. That's why I thought this would be fun because it's called Desert Noises. It has a camel that has an oasis in its hump.
That's neat.
It's okay. It's actually not the worst sour I've had, but it's also very lacklustery. How about
Racing game where you can make your own course. There were a few of those. but I don't
Stream
know what the month
Racers?
might mean.
Stream Racers is a good one.
I don't know if
I
Stream
guess.
Racers is actually good.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's so fun. We have
It's
such
funny.
good times.
I don't think it's actually good.
Oh, it's good. It's the best. For shots. I don't think there's ever a good racing game. I don't think there
Ever?
is. Nah, not really.
You know,
like
my
playing with
Rush
friends.
2049 was my favorite. Might still
I
be.
like. I mean, I still play with friends. Like, but man, I'm coughing. Holy shit.
Like in Rush 2049, you could take shortcuts that included going down into a subway, and if you were going fast enough, you could drive on the top of the subway. Like you could loop around it. That game
Yeah, I
is
know.
sick.
I think the one I did really well at and played the most was Mega Race 2, which now my voice is shot. Or not is it Tokyo Extreme Racing? Is that a game? I think it might be a game. Let's look it up. Is that the one that was on the Dreamcast? Let's look this up. Because that one you had to like. Yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racing. That one you had to like drive up behind other racers, flash your lights, tell them you want to race.
Oh yeah,
and then you
yes.
raced. Yeah.
That wasn't a bunch of games that came out of that same studio.
Yeah, but that was the only good one because Tokyo Extreme Racing 2 sucked. It was not fun.
I'm trying to remember which one
Man,
I
that game was
played that
good.
had that mechanic. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
Modern games still use that mechanic.
Let's see here. Monk never figured out that game. I gotta figure out how to hide this. Oh, fucking just click a button. Beer bag isn't getting another drink.
Yeah, you can't teleport anymore because he got rid of the desk. And he can't even put the pressure on me to actually put on interesting content because I'm just over here in a little box. No one's watching me. They're just here to watch the big logo. Look at that logo. I'm assuming I'm facing it correctly. It's beautiful, gorgeous. One of the finest pieces of art that this show has ever created, next to the t-shirt for the 100th episode. That one, quite good. Is it
I'm
as good as
actually
this
gonna-
art? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna change the logo one of these days. Modernize it.
You're gonna make it a series of rectangles?
Yeah. Like I want to see. I might where maybe
just take us as this is, and then shrink it down into there.
I was thinking just doing no. That was the modernizing is great. I thought it was a little too overproduced before. I think it should have the rag being chewed with that little noish, the little niche on it. Man, that coughing really sucked. That fucked up my voice. That being said, did anyone watch Last of Us yet?
I watched the first episode.
Well, that's all that's out.
Then yes.
That show is good. They staying true pretty much
98% true.
to the IP, which I'm a big
Like,
advocate for.
It was really neat in the start of it because like they took shots
Don't
that were
spoil.
in the game. No, I'm not going to.
Okay,
Shots
yeah.
that were in the game and then recreate them shot like
Yeah,
perfectly,
100%.
which only really speaks to how well the cinematography of the game originally was. Because it just feels like it should.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't feel
that's
forced. It's not like Doom when they like snap the first person or something. Like it felt right.
we're not. That's as much as the spoilers that
That's
it's
not even
gonna
a
be.
spoiler. It's talking about
That's
how
not
they
a
frame
spoiler. Yeah.
shots.
If you don't know the game, and if you played the game, you already know what happens. And
Because
if you haven't,
the show is true to the game.
yeah, and if you haven't played the game, well, you don't know what we're talking about because we're referencing the game, and we didn't say the details of the game.
I didn't even say what characters exist.
The main actors or the people in the game are in the movie or the show. All
You know
or
what my
three of them.
favorite
Three or four
character
of them.
in the first episode of the show is
Steve.
Gregory the clown. That boy, he's just a party animal. I love it.
I like the I can't spoil. Fuck. I was gonna actually give an answer.
Oh, I wasn't afraid to spoil it. Gregory the clown is a great character.
No, I think it's great. It's just a shame they're not playing the roles they are in the game. But I get well, one of them does.
Yep. No,
One
there's
of 'em
there's
does.
logical reasons why they can't.
Well, because they look like bitches. That's why they
But
didn't want to buff up. I know. I didn't know what spoiled shit, Sidewinder.
Did you
only
know that you could have just pooped in the fucking replicator just directly? Could have made coffee.
So that's good. I watched Velma.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was fine. It was not good. It wasn't. It's not even remotely as bad as people say it is.
Yeah, my
but
exposure
it's-
to it has been 95% like 1 minute cuts from things where
it's
people
still
hate it.
shit. I mean, but I actually got a little comparison to it. So they do these jokes like this is the part in the show where if it was a rom-com we do this. This is the part of the show. If this was a horror movie, this would happen. They make that joke repeatedly. Like in
I
that,
always love it
guys,
when they make the same joke over and over. It makes
So
it
they
fun
do
to
that
each
one-
time.
all the time, and I was like, what the fuck? They're like, why are you doing this in 2 episodes? Even though 3's out, I'll have to watch 3 sometime. But then got a little insight on why that occurred. Not for like a reason, but Timba was watching the Mandy Project. Guess what joke kept popping up?
Was it the Mindy Project?
Or Minji Show. I think it's called Mindy Project.
Used to
Isn't it?
Mandy.
Mandy, whatever.
Confused
She's
me.
watching that fucking
She's
show.
watching a project.
Yeah. And that joke kept popping up. And I was like, well, there's why. You got the same writer, and that's all they write. Stunts was the game. Okay. Let me see Stunts game. So
I mean, they called the game Stunts.
the only gripe I have is if you're going to do a multiverse type of thing or make these characters, one, you could have, instead of just using the same characters, made characters like their archetypes, make them the adult ones who do things rough and gruff in the same universe.
My understanding
They didn't have to do what
is
they did.
they give a good excuse why these characters are different.
What is that? I don't recall what good excuse they said, so I want to know what the good
it's
one is.
implied that their parents or grandparents were the original Scooby Gang.
No, it wasn't.
I have seen pictures of adult versions of the main cast of the current Velma
Yeah, but
that are older and hanging out with the younger ones.
how would that
and
work with
look like
Daphne?
The
How would that work
originals.
How would that work with Daphne?
What do you mean? How's that work with Daphne? There's
Daphne's
a different
adopted,
Different Daphne.
but Daphne's adopted and doesn't know her true parents.
Different Daphne.
It looks the same? No. That's
Yeah.
a stretch. That's a big stretch. It was never
It's not even a
hinted.
stretch. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, you've seen pictures. Obviously, characters are gonna look. They're not the original gang.
No, I mean like from the same show.
That's what I'm saying. What pictures? Show me these pictures.
Why do I have to show you?
I'm
Now
looking it
you're
up.
fucking
Velma-
incensed.
No, because I want to know. Like, you're
Look
saying,
up Velma. Spoil it for yourself.
I'm gonna
Go look up
Velma original grandparents crew, something like that. Oh, it should show it up. Velma new cartoon. I'm getting the originals. Nothing.
I'm sincerely telling you, I've seen it.
I watched all the episodes.
You
And they
must have
never
not gotten
hinted it
into
once.
The deep lore.
Okay, full of shit.
He didn't pay
But
as
why have
close
they
attention to it as I did, and I didn't even watch it.
I was gonna say no. It wouldn't even make sense because Daphne's adopted. She doesn't know who her original parents are. So how could there be a picture of it? It's a plot point. They don't know who her parents are. Fred is a rich person. He's super rich. You see his grandparents, and actually, he doesn't look anything like Fred. Exactly. Talking out of your ass.
No, I'm not.
There's not a season 2, is there? That's
You
not
can't
true.
prove me wrong. Fuck you.
I can. You got to prove your point.
No,
There's
I
no
don't.
season 2
But
confirmed.
do your own research.
Oh, Monk is right. I did. Nothing came up. I feel like I'm talking to Tom DeLonge right now. What the fuck?
No, my arguments are better than Tom DeLonge.
It has been renewed. The only reason it was approved is because if it got the top ranked or the highest premiere of an animated show on HBO Max. But here's the
Because
kicker.
People hate watched it.
No, there are no other animated on it. They canceled them all. That's the only one.
I thought there was Beavis and Butthead on there.
Canceled it. They canceled everything.
They did cancel everything. I remember that being a whole thing.
My hate watching doesn't count for their metrics anyway. So
It doesn't add a view? Damn. I
know,
you click a thing before you used to click on it. You're like, I'm angry though.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
This is why you don't hate watch. I didn't hate watch. I wanted to at least get some, be like, all right, whoop-de-doo.
Because you want to be able to talk
Well,
about it.
the thing is, it's not actually bad. I think it's just misusing an intellectual property. I think the show is fine in the turn. I don't think it's, oh shit, not fine. It's not worse.
What? You just
Then-
downgraded it from fine?
I'm saying it's not like, I didn't like, I think it's on the same level of,
You keep bringing it down. It started out as, it's not bad, it's fine. I didn't like, now where are you?
Yes. Again, and I say it's fine. I'm not saying it's like a great show I'd watch. I'm saying it's not as problematically shit as people are saying. I would equate it to Disenchantment or Inside Job. None of those shows are funny at all. They don't crack a smirk. But some people might like it. I guess.
The problem is that people liked those.
Yeah, but they're not good either.
Why did they like those and not like the other thing?
Maybe they're the same joke types. Only one that is weird about this one is they do that one joke a lot. That one joke line. That's the one they overuse the most. Hard writing like Rick and Morty, so probably need to be sophisticated. Or be battering women.
Battering women and then maybe hitting on underage girls.
Yeah, that was also weird.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Why would you, like, besides the whole pedophile part of it all, why would you risk everything for something?
Has anyone actually spent time around teenagers? They suck. They're the worst human beings on the planet. Why would you pursue that?
So is someone who's pursuing it.
That's not wrong. Yeah, actually, now it all makes sense.
Yeah, that's fucking sad. Man, there's not a lot of good TV out there. Willow sucks.
I watched all of Willow though. I think there was some okay about it, but
Is it
it
last?
was bad.
Is it over? Is it done now? Finally, did
First
yesterday have the
season's
last
done.
episode? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was over yet. I haven't watched that one yet. I was watching Last of Us and couldn't be bothered. Mainly because I'm so just disjointed about Willow.
They were trying really hard to follow in the footsteps of the movie by like oh, we were relatively progressive. Like they spent so much time trying to recapture some of that energy of like we're inclusive, but also we want it to be a lighthearted but very dramatic thing. And it's
I
like
just
a
think the
weird
characters are awful.
hodgepodge.
I think all the characters are awful besides the swashbuckler guy, but who's a warrior. He's fine-ish because he's just kind of a piece of shit. But everyone else is insufferable.
It's like the movie.
No, I don't think the movie didn't have that
No,
big of a
so-
cast.
Well, the movie, everyone sucks at the start of the movie, and it's called character development. And they get better.
Right,
Willow
yeah.
TV show, same thing happens. It just takes 7 episodes, so you were really sick of him by that point.
No, but even then, Val Kilmer, sure, he was an asshole. He wasn't insufferable. That's not
And when
character
he's-
development.
Do you remember when he was in the cage?
Yeah, he wasn't
He
insufferable. He wanted
sucked.
in the cage. He wanted water, and actually, Willow was the asshole and not giving it to him.
Did you see
He
his teeth though? I wouldn't give him water.
Do you see? My point being, that's not character development to make a character insufferable and then liking him. That's what kind of thing of Velma. Velma,
Well,
you
then he
don't even
runs
like her
off.
because she's a cunt.
And then the brownies, man. Fuck the brownies.
That's not character development to have a character that's just bad personality and becomes good. You're like, oh, I guess he's a good person after all.
Well, no,
If
it's
there's
because
that-
the characters develop and they stop being as shitty. Like it's not. They
but they're
get
still
depth,
gonna be. Barely.
and they get like.
He's not quite. I never asked for water, monk. Which is God, Val Kilmer. He was supposed to be in it, and then he couldn't be in it.
Are
It
you
was
sure?
sad. Yeah.
Have you seen all the episodes?
No, I was wondering if they were going to tease it up there, but he was supposed to be a main lead in the first season, like actually every episode. But even if he is, his voice isn't going to be in it. So if he isn't, he's mute.
You have not watched like 6 episodes of that yet.
Well, there's 7, right? I've watched 5.
There's 8.
All right, so I'm 3 behind.
You haven't hit the bit yet. You haven't hit it.
Let me see if he's in it, because I was
You
pretty
just
sure.
literally said he wouldn't have his voice even.
Well, they can't. He can't talk anymore. He can't. He's cancer. It's all. If he's in it, it's not even his voice. It's someone else or robotic. That's why in Top Gun Maverick, it was he just typed. Cancer took out his voice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, I mean
You
I know
don't
that,
even
but
know.
I'm just
Jesus.
saying.
Yeah. It says Kilmer isn't expected to show up in Willow. And this was last week, so he doesn't show up. Good job. So what the fuck?
You watch that last episode.
Oh, if he's in it, that'll be pretty cool. Because that would probably saving grace it.
I don't think it saves it, but it does improve it a little. But it's not very.
I mean, I don't know. I love me some Val. I didn't like Val early career, but I do love him now. And now he can't talk. So, there we go. The well-spoken Harry Trolls threw me for a loop.
Oh, now okay. I had to look online how they pulled it off.
AI?
It sounded like the dude.
AI?
No.
Oh, because they did
Do you
capture
want me to
his voice
spoil
for
it? Do
AI.
you want me to do it the most minor of spoilers? I guess
Well, saying his voice is by a different actor?
it's by his kid.
Oh. His kid. What does his kid look like? Val Kilmer's kid. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Ugh. Sorry, that was rude. He looks like Ed Sheeran. That's fine. Whatever. Good for you. Jack. His name's Jack. What does Tom Cruise's children look like now? I don't actually want to look this up. So I looked it up. Really? He's bald. Gross. Jesus. Wait, Ed Sheeran, Val Kit. Yeah, you look. Jack Kilmer looks like Ed Sheeran a little bit. He has a little face for it. Oh man. So yeah, there we go. Well, Cheese Man. I know Cheese Man's excited for this. I'll share my screen again. I got to do it every video, or you don't get the audio. And I know you're going to be excited for the audio.
For what audio?
The YouTube. Look, there's a giant 6. Let's see if I did this right. Sorry, your mom's called you pretty late, man. Let's see if this works. It works. Look at that. 2 hours late, I know.
Oh, that's the wrong direction. We want that direction. There we go.
So, do you know who this is? Tell me who this image is. I like it. What do you think this prompt was?
It's the same one that you had killing Mario, but now she's drinking alcohol. And
Yeah.
maybe smoking a vape.
No, the vape's extra. I just said Kayoko Sakai drinking beer. That's a beer, apparently. She looks happy. Maybe that's all they had to do, is just give her a pint. She looks good. I think her prompt is really fun to play with. This is luckily only 10 minutes long.
The following video was uploaded by Rocky Mills, who has a couple of videos on his channel.
Which group?
Most
Bob.
of them seem pretty normal. Yet, there's one particular
This is
video
Bob.
that's unlike the rest.
I can't.
And
tell
it's
Bob's
pretty
voice
This is
anymore.
early Bub.
Rocky
No, this is early
states that
Bub.
he's been working on a house
I went
for quite
old
some
Bub.
time, when one day he decides to search the entire place after suspecting that a squatter may be living inside. He grabs his phone, starts recording.
I don't know if there's a squatter in a house, if I would take my phone out and not just call the cops. Like, the squatter could
Oh,
have a
shit,
gun.
You're right. I gotta make sure my lights are turned on. Hold up. I got this.
and begins to search, hoping to capture
leave- we'll leave
whoever
that
might
one
be
on.
that's hiding inside. He checks pretty much every single room and catches
I
nothing,
just saw that
until he gets to
your
the
back
basement,
lights turned on.
where he captures
I turned
something
it on
really
purpose.
creepy.
Doing this cabinet crown. And I think there's a squatter in this house.
So you tell the squatter you think he's here. Now he's going to be prepped around the corner.
I think it's in here.
What do you mean he's in here? There's no one in here.
Hello?
There we go. Now they're on.
Hello?
That's a lot of paint.
Hello?
Hello.
But you said he thought he was in that room. Why are you leaving that room?
Hello.
Wasn't that door open? Ah, there. Thanks. They're fixing it. The door's now open.
Good for the door.
Hello?
Literally, that door wasn't latched. You could have a fan blowing it open. Well, not that one. That's a basement.
That's
Who
what
is
that
it?
is. The stairs go down.
I wouldn't go down there.
Hey, if you want to make something creepy, just drop your phone while you stomp down the stairs.
I hope the door closes and knocks it into the water. Fucking dare you. Do it. Fucking commit to it. Down the
I mean,
stairs. Oh,
most-
they kicked it away.
Most phones can handle being in the water. I know. I jumped into a lake with one.
But this is old, so I'm hoping it's not waterproof area yet.
This is, without a doubt,
This is like
pretty
7
spooky.
years old.
For someone whose entire channel consists of a couple of videos based on fixing things. It's hard
No,
to see this as
his
being a
first
hoax.
video was
You'd think that there'd be a
paranormal.
lot more videos like this on his channel, as having such videos would garner him a lot more views.
No, the first
And,
video
of
was
course,
this.
Such videos would be fake. But
Look,
as
first
you can
one.
see, that isn't the case for
He
this
realized it
channel.
was too much work.
The only video
and
that's
didn't get
on
enough
there
views.
that's paranormal is this one. That being said, this may be legit footage
I
of
mean,
what
I think the
appears to
first
be
one
like
is
some
what
sort
we're
of
watching.
poltergeist activity.
Yeah, so if your
that occurred
first
inside
one
this place.
is horror and you realize,
His
oh, it
reaction
doesn't
also
work.
appears to be genuine.
Nah.
Of course, it could be fake, but I don't think so, for the reasons I just mentioned.
Making
Why would
content
you-
reviews is no
why
way to live
would-
your life.
Why would you drop your phone though? Like, feel like it would be tight. Like, even if something happened, you just run and it'd be all fucking chaos.
What you guys think? Could this be real?
No.
Or is this just a hoax?
He's also bearded.
He went back and picked it up.
Yeah,
It's
like
definitely not
Unsettling
real.
occurrence.
he didn't seem too
This
worried
next
about
video
it.
comes
Yeah.
from a Polish YouTuber who runs a channel where he uploads videos of strange things that go on inside his home.
It's a kid. It's
Pretty
fake.
much every single video on there is based on him having recorded what appears to be like some sort of poltergeist activity
Oh my
that occurred
god.
at his place.
He recorded both sides of that.
How does this
Amazing.
have?
Out
This
of all
is
the videos he has, there's one in
Nukes, or not Nukes,
particular
sorry,
that stands
Bubs.
out from the rest,
Top.
as what he captured
third
in it
video.
is pretty terrifying.
It's truly a
Sidewinder,
mystery.
our horror movie is going to be great. We're just going to do this, and that's it. Who has a bear on their table? And that couch is not aligned with the wall. And their door handles are shit. What? I don't think I've seen this one before. Wait, what is that? Can we rewind? I can.
What are we looking at?
I want to know what DVD that is. Right here. Right in the center. Dead Inside? I'm rehearsing right now. Perfect. Heavy breathing. Dude, this house is big for being a kid. No, you just got to record you jerking off beforehand. He said, man, I can't put up with this shit.
Oh, you know how to translate. That's good.
I do. I know Polish.
Nice.
Oh, he's like, oh shit. Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother. That's what that meant.
I could tell because of the way that it looked in the pixels.
There's no doubting that what he encountered must have been really traumatizing. An event like this would surely make anyone run out the door without hesitation and perhaps never return in the hopes of staying safe from whatever it might be that's haunting that place. As for whether or not this video is fake, it's hard to determine. Because the video's quality isn't on par with those that are filmed in high resolution, which more often than not tend to be the fake ones. This may be genuine. Besides the quality of the video, if there's anything else that can further support its authenticity, it has to be the reaction of the person behind the camera. The person who recorded
his
definitely
B-roll's
sounded
not as
scared,
good in these old
almost
videos.
sounding like he was having a panic attack. Regardless of whether or not this was staged, everyone can agree that this video is pretty creepy.
Like, after the first 10 times would probably be the point where I'd leave.
This next video comes from Kent Burris, who runs a channel based
Monk,
on
could you
paranormal
stay in a haunted
events that
house?
take place
Like,
inside his
you
home.
bought your townhouse.
Kent has never been a believer.
Bald,
I
drink
already
for
did it
bald.
once.
He's always been
You
a
bought a
skeptic,
haunted house?
as he's never
This guy's not
experienced
bald
anything
enough.
strange in his life before.
Not for me.
He's bald
However,
enough.
after having moved into his new home,
Could you live in a haunted house, Monk?
Kent has witnessed something that has changed his view on the paranormal. Kent is no longer a skeptic.
For all we know, Monk
for he
already
continues
lives
to
in a
capture
haunted
Yeah.
chilling
house.
things
I
inside
mean,
his
like,
home.
it's possible. Cheese Man's still afraid to go to his attic, so I know he can't.
I mean, the attic is full of, like, wasps, probably. I
Yeah, but it's a
understand
stairs to attic, so you can, like, it's just a door and upstairs. It's like an upstairs.
that. Oh, I'd love that. I have to bring out a ladder. And my attic is, like, almost finished. Like, it has a
Or
floor and
dead
stuff.
thing.
But you
I
have to
would
go get your
never-
own ladder. It fucking
Not
sucks.
scary.
Yeah, see, ladder doesn't
Kent has
count.
been
That's not true
experiencing
attic.
this for quite some time.
But it's got a floor
From
and everything up
EVPs
there.
to photographs of apparitions.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Kent isn't new to this.
It makes it really nice
Having
when you want to
seen
go up there
so
and
many
service
odd
the thing. It's got, like,
Kent is
outlets and
usually
everything.
unfazed by such occurrences.
His is like you walk up a
Such
stairs,
events
there's
might be due to the
rooms,
fact
kind
that his
of,
house used to
that
serve
could
as a
use
mall.
walls and it'd be rooms. He could make
Kent
it like,
knows about the history
you
of his home.
could get two more extra
However,
rooms.
he doesn't
And then like a
exactly
living
know
room
what's
up there.
haunting it.
Easy.
He continues to upload videos.
Why would you put the living
and
room
each
in the
one
hardest
is
room to
just
get
as
to?
Like
creepy
an
as the one
extra room.
before.
It's not hardest. It's just the stairs up.
You have to go up, though. Up is hard.
Haunted
I'm saying
apartment.
it's like a second
Living
floor.
room, base
Twitter
level.
user Don Parmo
He has that.
has
He only
caught
has
something on
base level.
camera that most people can't explain.
No, I mean, it sounds a lot like he's got
Ever
a
since moving
two-floor
into
house
his
that
new
he
apartment,
refuses to
Don
acknowledge.
has
Yeah, I know.
experienced
Yeah, he's a
the
two-floor
unusual
house.
activity.
He refuses to
From
go
his cat on
upstairs.
patio acting strange to putrid smells coming out of nowhere. Don is sure that his new home must be haunted.
I had some dream. Wait,
He's been
what?
documenting
Hold the
these strange
fuck on. Are you saying in your current townhouse, Monk, you're having dreams that make it feels like there's someone else in your room, and then shit's not where they belong, where you left them? Are you fucking with me? No fucking way.
occurrences on Twitter ever since
Monk
moving
uses
in.
both levels of his house, by the way.
In one video, he
I don't think
shows
that's
some of
true.
the things that the previous
Not
owners
at your
left
current
behind.
house. At your old house.
From family photos
Okay.
to toys, Don finds it strange that the people who used to live here didn't take their things. It almost
Yeah,
seems like
Cheese
they were
Man
in a rush
also
to leave.
has a
If that were the case,
sewing
then why were
thingy,
they in
or
a
like
hurry? He doesn't think about this for too long.
I don't know, something to sew
As
some
it's
shit
pretty
up,
obvious
and
as to
a
why they
chair,
left.
a rocking chair.
They must have been
No,
experiencing
what's it called?
the strange
Oh,
things
what's it
he's been
called?
encountering, like
A
hearing
sewing
loud snores
machine?
coming out of
No,
nowhere in the
bigger,
middle of the
old
night.
school.
There
Like
are
a-
times at which
like
Don
the
is
one with the
woken
wheel?
up
The
by
spinning wheel?
snores
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sound
one
like
of
they're coming
those.
from someone laying
Yeah.
down next to him.
It's a spinning wheel.
Like with most things
Right,
he's
spin-
witnessed,
I think it's
he
for
can't
art.
explain
It's
this.
not.
However,
I mean,
What's
it is
for
for art
art?
if you're not
at his
using it.
place, he captures something that may explain those mysterious snores. Nonetheless,
If you're
what
not
he
turning things
captures
into
is the sound
things,
of
it's
a
art.
heart.
Gentlemen,
Going on, beast.
ahondar mucho en lo que hay en las
Oh, also, there are family photos in his attic.
fotos como de una familia.
Like tons of them.
Fue como un hueco que hay en la parte de afuera. Por la parte de la terraza hay una
Oh,
especie de
current
hueco.
house monk. Damn. What? That thing on the bed? That's just
No, he
closed.
was, they were trying to show that he could talk like Satan if they made it slower.
Was it an
That's
easel?
pretty
I thought it was a
scary.
sewing thing.
It appears that this apparition.
I can't remember.
An
I-
easel confused with a sewing thing.
I haven't been there in 4
I
years.
asked if it had a
What makes
wheel
this
on
even
it.
more creepy
I thought it had
is
a
the
wheel.
fact
It's been
that
4
this entity
years.
might be the original owner of the place.
He done drank
As
his
Dawn
memory away.
states,
Yeah, I
the
did.
apartment used to belong
And a
to
child's
mentally deranged
desk.
old man who passed away on the same bed he sleeps on.
Why would you have the same
Whether or
bed they
not that's
died
the
in?
owner, there's no way that Dawn
I mean, beds
slept
are expensive.
on that same bed.
They're
ever
not
since
that
finding
expensive.
out.
Have you ever bought a mattress? Come on.
I have. They're expensive,
Yeah.
but
Haunted wheelchair.
Expensive
I
as
wouldn't-
shit.
I want to be on a
If
dead
you're someone
person's
who's
one.
afraid of hospitals, then the following video
None of
Your
you
standards
guys.
are too
from
high.
ever visiting
I
one.
guess so. You get that nice little
YouTuber
blood
Brandon
outline.
Ogden works as a security
I like the
guard
chalk
at a
on there. It
hospital
makes me
in
feel
Alberta,
comfortable.
Canada. One night,
I
while
can't
being on
believe
duty,
they haven't been
he captures
upstairs. I've been
this.
up. Like, I think I've only never went up that room once, but I guess I don't ever. I'm never invited to his house.
Oh, I'm proud of Sidewinder. Good job, Sidewinder.
What do you do?
I hate to say that the story of Cheese Man's attic is more interesting than all of these videos.
Yeah,
Just
I thought
imagine
Cheese
being
Sidewinder
alone
went up
inside
there
a
last time.
hospital, and
Oh, there.
out
Sidewinder
of
risked his
nowhere,
life and
you
changed
see a
smoke alarm
wheelchair
battery
move on
last
its
year.
own.
I thought he did that when he
This
came
would
over the
surely
other
creep
week.
anyone out, as it shows that there might be a certain presence around.
Now, I don't want to disturb
course, there could be
Sidewinder, but you
numerous
do need to replace
explanations
those
for what
batteries
Brandon
like
saw,
every
but it's
year.
always the creepy ones that are the most interesting.
Or just take out the alarm.
Perhaps the wheelchair belonged
A
to
fire's not
someone
going to start
who
up
passed
there.
away at the
Fire go
hospital.
up.
Or it might be that some other entity is
Unless
playing
you have like
around
a
with
heater up
Brandon.
there or something, then maybe fire
Whatever
start
it might
there.
be.
It is.
seeing
I
this
think the
quite
vents do
unsettling.
go up there.
As for Brandon's reaction, it doesn't seem like this
I
is the
like
first
Hell
Bub-
time he
yeah,
saw
Cheese
this,
Man. That's a
where it
good
seems
night
like he
right
wanted to
there.
prove
I
something
think
himself,
Bub has more
And now that
enthusiasm in
he's
his later
captured
videos.
this,
This I feel like
he
he's
can
more
rest assured
monotone than ever.
that no one would ever doubt
This
his
move,
encounter
this
with the
video,
paranormal.
I hate to say it, Ghost segment generally kind of boring.
Hotel.
This is especially egregious.
Hotels
No, he's
are well known
he's
for
really
being haunted,
monotoned on this one.
especially
No,
those that
no
were built many years
B-rolls,
ago.
no
The older, the
backstories really.
scarier, or better put, the older it is, the more.
And one of the
haunted
dreams I felt I was
place.
being held down. I felt like I was
That being
I was
said,
yelling, "The power of
following
Christ
proves the
compels you to
notion
break out."
that hotels
No, that's
are
your mistake.
perhaps
You gotta
one of the
yell,
most haunted places to
Jesus,
exist. Here's what someone
Jesus.
captured while
Why would
being
you yell
inside a room
Jesus?
at the Minger Hotel.
We don't
What if the
yell it.
fucking ghost is Jewish, man? Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, then you're even more powerful. I think. What's not problematic in what I want to say?
There's 2 closets. Here's one of the closets.
What if the ghost is a Buddhist? You're gonna feel like a fucking idiot.
Oh, dude, Buddhists can't be ghosts?
As it turns out, maybe they actually are. Maybe that's where all the ghosts are.
There's another closet.
Monk, that's amazingly crazy.
Has anyone ever actually like asked a ghost like what religion they practice?
Well, that's closet space.
I always hear a lot of people being like, where did you get killed? How old are you? No one's ever been like, hey, have you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ into your heart?
No, they'll
Hello?
probably murder you then.
Oh man, I hope so.
Mike?
I don't get it. What door are we looking at right now? That does seem creepy. Monk, that's wild for you. Love of Tom, and you'll be fine next time. Oh my God.
Where were you? That's all
I
want to
miss
say,
you,
ghost.
miss you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What, her clothes are on the floor? Clean up after yourself.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh my
Easton,
god.
you're accurate.
Like with most videos on the paranormal, it's
But
the
also, if a
reaction of
ghost met
those who
Jesus,
recorded
that'd
the
be
event
incredible.
that
That's an
usually
old-ass
serves as
ghost.
proof for the authenticity of the video. Doubtless.
Is she
her
in a
reaction
hotel?
Doesn't seem fake.
Yeah, she's in a hotel. That
and the
makes sense.
poltergeist activity
You all
seems
feel
real
stupid
too.
when you try to exercise
Although
a
it
ghost
may
that
have
turns out to
spooked
be the
many
Holy
viewers of the video,
Spirit.
Do you-
the hotel staff were
Okay,
most likely unfazed
You're
by
in a hotel.
Sure.
Do you unpack?
No, I had a whole rant about this on a different stream at one point. No, it's stupid. You leave
Okay, so-
everything in the suitcase. I have a separate bin for dirty clothes, but I leave everything in the suitcase.
Mix it all together. Do you put it in like do you leave your luggage out, or do you put it in like a closet if they have one?
No, never in the closet. Out on a
Yeah,
bench.
who the fuck
Yeah.
puts it in the closet?
The Minger Hotel first
Sickos.
opened in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas, and is known to be the state's
I'm glad you
most
have the same
haunted
opinion
hotel.
because I shared that
The
thought
hotel
with my
claims to have
family, and
32
they said,
different spirits
"You're an
inhabiting the
idiot,"
place,
and I'm like, "No, I'm not.
one of which
I'm the
includes
sane
a
one
maid
here."
who was murdered by her husband.
People use hotel drawers.
Guests
I
of the
can't.
hotel
I
have
actually
Ethan's
reported
correct.
seeing a maid,
I know
Romy,
someone
through
who
the
like
corridors of the
actually goes out
place.
of their way and
Perhaps
unpacks.
this was her, making her presence
I've heard
known
someone
to the
say that.
person
I don't know.
inside the
Was
room.
it Lucy? Someone said it.
Who
I don't know who
knows?
did it,
As always,
but someone said they
what do
actually
you guys
have to
think?
unpack everything.
See, that
Bub,
seems like it's gonna
this was
cause you to
terrible.
forget something at the hotel.
I feel like you're right. This was his 3.6 million views. He made
3.6
four.
million idiots.
He made $3.6 thousand off that.
Not
Wow.
necessarily. Did you see that video about how much the guy, the bad guy, Billy Eilish, bald guy made? Because he put out videos about how much his like $118 million like view video got.
Bald guy Billy Eilish?
Yeah,
I don't know
that
who
guy.
that is.
Seth something.
Rogan?
No. Seth
Much-
Baldman.
YouTube. Well, it all depends on one ad.
He's one of the
blockers and
most
shit.
viewed videos on YouTube in all of history.
It says the average YouTube channel makes about $18 per 1,000 view.
The average. Now, if you were a legacy video getting in there, he made like $30,000 on it
On one video?
for a video that came out and with over 100 million views.
100 million would be, yeah, it's 10. That's even more than I was saying.
For $30,000?
Oh, maybe not 30,000. I think it detracts over time or some bullshit. I don't know.
No.
I don't know how it works. But they
Yeah,
say
that's the problem.
no, I'm saying like
He makes more videos now by doing ones that are longer than he did back then by doing shorter video.
Oh, it has to be long. This is the average if it's a 10-minute long video.
Yeah, the length of the video matters, and the content of the
Yes,
video matters
because you get more ad revenue.
If
get more ad
you can
breaks.
convince people that it is an educational video, you get paid better.
Because you get the better ads.
No, it's not even the ads. It's just straight up like for whatever
No,
reason
it's
you get
all
a,
about
a
your
higher PPM.
No,
or CPM or whatever.
the YouTube thing you signed up for, you get to choose, and you have to tell what content each one of them is, and each one has a different how much each view is worth.
You should watch that video at some point. It's very interesting.
I've watched a bunch of videos. They're always higher PP. Yeah, right. I've watched tons of them. They usually equate to roughly 1,000 per million, roughly. Except for now, maybe not recently, with the new YouTube change that happened this morning.
Where everyone got
Again.
demonetized. Did they revert the thing about the swearing yet? Because like
No.
that seems to have destroyed people.
No, that's still there. No, they're making it now where if they think you're view botting, they can back charge you or whatever, charge back you.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I'm glad that
Oh.
every social media is like just imploding at the same time. It's great.
They're just like, yeah, nope, we're gonna back charge you if we just. And they said if you don't agree with it, you can appeal it. Like they're ever gonna fucking respond? Like give me a
They
fucking
don't have
break.
to. They're the biggest company in the fucking planet.
Well, it's because there's no competitor yet, or will be for a while.
Yeah, it's good. I think it'll take a while to build up to Google. Amazon might be able to, but
They
you've
won't.
seen how they've handled Twitch. I don't know.
Yeah, you saw how Microsoft tried.
I'm still mad that they backed out. The world
Well-
right now needs Mixer again.
Mixer would have worked if they had a Prime, if they put a Prime thing in there and made a Discovery a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think Mixer would have been fine. But their
Nothing
monetization
still has
was,
hit that latency quality fucking ratio like Mixer ever did. Holy shit.
But also, again though, everyone likes Twitch because of Twitch Prime and the emotes went across. Mixer didn't have that either. Which is what YouTube's issue is too. YouTube only recently released gifted subs. And that's very recent, like within the last couple months. So they're behind too. Which I think gifted subs is the easiest. It's free money. More likely it's going to someone who would never sub anyway. Which is what gifted subs usually do.
That's true. I get gifted subs all the fucking time to channels I don't look at anymore.
Oh, D&D content. I'm glad Wizards and Hasbro are taken away so they get their rightful share for all the original content that people make off their property.
Oh, it makes
Good
it
for
worse. It
them.
would make it illegal to sell D&D games. that
Well,
are
no, you
old.
can't. No, they're now, you got to give them that 25%.
No, because the new OGL doesn't include, or does not allow for content that wasn't like authored alongside of Wizards to exist if it's digital.
What do you mean?
So Legacy Ask Old Games, they've reverted on it, but
They
like, if you
reverted on
read
the whole thing
language
so
of that
far.
entire package, like games that existed on the market, like Neverwinter Nights, the original, would no longer be allowed to be sold anymore because they weren't written with the current OGL in mind.
I thought they had to relicense it. That was the whole point. If they relicensed
No,
it,
they
it'd be
would have
fine.
had to convert some of the material inside of the game itself.
What material?
Just man, I had to read a fucking 38-page document. Like, I'm telling you, in sincerity, they would have to update the terms of the like use of their software.
Yes, that's
to
what I'm saying.
accommodate the new thing.
They have to do that. That's what I said. They have to change and update it to the new OGL.
Right, and also in part make it so that some of the content in the game may have to actually be altered itself in order to conform, because the OGL delegacy, like all that legacy content, not allowed anymore. Well, it is allowed, but you have to sit there and change the fucking wording of things to match the current parlance.
I didn't know they had to change it. I thought they could still do it because they did mention legacy stuff, and they said if for the money value one, obviously it's over 700,000.
Yeah,
which won't
like,
apply for most people.
They wanted to get into Pathfinder's money.
But the issue on it was that what do you call it?
Oh, and they wanted to boost their online service.
Well, it was because of
Beyond.
The big dick issue with it was that there was a clause in there that said at any time they can say no. They can just say no, you're out. No, take it away. Critical Role didn't actually address it. Not really. They gave a very vague
Critical
response.
Role.
Well, it doesn't, because Critical Role D&D is their biggest sponsor.
Right.
That's why they specifically didn't say anything.
The thing that threatens them, I guess, abstractly, is if Critical Role decides that they don't like D&D anymore, or they want to do things that maybe Wizards doesn't agree with, they're completely cut out. They no longer have total creative freedom.
They just technically still kind of don't, with the biggest sponsor. Huge. That's why they didn't talk bad about it. They're like, yep, this is going on, everybody. It's a complicated issue, and that's their response. It was the worst response.
Semi-good news. They said, all right, actually, we're not changing it. And then ellipses for now.
Yeah, they're going to change it.
In other good news, Paizo, the Pathfinder people, have said that they will step in to do the legal work to fucking fight to keep the legacy stuff good. Well, but they're also getting off of OGL. They're actually revising their
I was going to say, Pathfinder is going off of getting out of their OGL, revising it all, so they're not on Wizard anymore, so they're going to release their own OGL.
So close, so far removed in their second edition that all they really need to change in order to be free of it is some of the wording.
They'll do, but it's still not going to work. They're not. They're going to maybe. But as long as they just don't change their OGL for another year or two, people will forget. People still do D&D. People still do all their shit around it. And then they'll do it again. And they might start smaller. They'll do it again. They'll be like, hey.
But like, I think
guys, it's $1 million, 10%.
No, if it's still got the shit on there that clamps down on legacy content and like things that were in the previous OGL, they fucked up.
It's still gonna.
If it does that, then people have already started laying down the groundwork to try to get around that.
Yeah, but still, I mean, honestly, for adventures, let's be real here. Most people pirate the fucking things anyway.
I mean, if you're pirating it, you're not affected by this. What this affects is like the cottage industry of people who are making content for it, making games for it, making podcasts, and doing other little nonsense.
Right. They're putting the Nintendo hammer down, which is
worse than Nintendo in some ways.
Nothing's
because Nintendo doesn't go, oh, your fan work? We want money from that.
No, they say, oh, your fan work? Get shut down.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they shut it down. Oh, you guys are having a thing where you guys are like all playing the game together on our services? Get the fuck out of here. You're not allowed to do that. Right. Nintendo's worse by a lot.
Well, it's not worse because Nintendo didn't say before, actually, this is okay to do. You should do that.
Yeah, but that was a legacy OGL from forever ago. And
It was from-
Hasbro was
My God, it was from 3.5. Do you remember the debacle? The
No, but I
original
mean
3 debacle.
I mean, it's been open for so fucking long, and
Right,
people
because
made
the
content.
previous CEO believed that the best way to make money was to allow other people to take it and then it funnel back to you.
Yeah, by also charging $60 a book. So
Yeah, dude.
and it worked, and it
It
kept the
works.
property live, and it was true.
And then
But-
they got greedy with the magic cards.
Well,
and then they got real
Hasbro.
greedy with their fucking
Hasbro did it. This
the
is
CEO
all
changed. It fucked everything.
This is Hasbro. This is all Hasbro.
Well, it's
Ha-
also the CEO of Wizards changing had a huge deal
Yep.
with this.
Hasbro said D&D is not monetized
It's the biggest
enough.
tabletop game in the world. We need to make more money.
It's parasitic. It is.
It's ridiculous.
It's funny though, in a way.
It doesn't affect me at all because I've not played regular ass D&D outside of like with you, like in forever.
Yeah, it's
I stopped GMing it like forever ago. I don't even rely on it for any money. Fuck it.
they almost game workshopped it.
They're trying their best to Games Workshop it.
They'll get there. Never say never.
Did you hear about the debacle though recently with Games Workshop and 3D printed models?
They were
And now they're
pissed.
getting so pissed.
Yeah, because they can't. Well, they can still, but people are making models that were
They're making their
same.
own. Yeah.
They're the same, and they're
Same quality
significantly
even.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Sometimes better quality.
Yeah.
And also, you don't have to have that shitty ass instruction booklet with no text on it to fucking assemble your goddamn gargoyle. Here, I'll see if I can.
Games companies are really fucking it up.
Let's do gargoyle assembly. Let's see if I can find that image of the gargoyle assembly. I'm gonna type in instructions. Maybe I can find it.
What game is it for? Would that help?
I got it. I'm getting there.
'Cause the only thing I know them for them is like the Warhammer shit.
I'm trying to get.
I don't know what other games they're in charge of actually.
I'm working on it.
Oh, I forgot about the Kickstarter provisions in that fucking OGL 1.0. They were gonna take gross out of Kickstarter money, like 40%. You know how margins are really great on fucking Kickstarter already?
It wasn't 40% for Kickstarter.
For Kickstarter campaigns that were successful?
No, it was
It
20.
was more like 30-ish.
Yeah, it was like 20 or 25 tops because no, it was 25%. So it was 20% because it was less than
It
the
was
regular.
different for sales versus a Kickstarter campaign. It was in
Yeah,
a
the
different
Kickstarter
section.
campaign was 20%. It was 5% lower than everyone else. I remember that because it was like, let's try this. I'm gonna type this in. I'm working on finding the instructions of it. It's
you
it's
get
actually
those instructions, and I'll remind myself about this bit.
Bardic. That's what it was called. Derp. Oh, this guy still does stuff. Good for you, guy. Oh, actually, you really don't. It's been. Oh, the guy talked about how
Oh.
Hero Quest was shut down. We might want to watch this guy's video. We're gonna watch it in a second because this guy's one of my favorite.
No, you're right. It was
YouTubers
25%, but I was wrong because it's also if it fails.
Yeah, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
Is really all it comes down to.
Just don't sell anything extra with your Kickstarter. You'll be maybe okay. You have to consider the extra 25% if you make a Kickstarter.
I found the spot, but I'm having
The
trouble finding.
Warhammer and the 40K, I think, Monk, is like the things that they've worked the hardest to really mess up.
Here we
didn't
go.
Games Workshop also do BattleTech?
Look at this instructions. What the fuck is this?
That's a model, baby.
Uh-huh. Shitty
Do you ever
instructions.
do a Gunpla?
I do Kapla.
Oh, Kapla is much harder. Yeah.
Oh, way harder.
Now, Gunpla look like that.
I'll hit Epic 40K. I don't know what Epic 40K is in that term or what you're saying. But then again, I briefly looked at what that message meant. Here we go. This video, it's relatable. I never saw it, and I'm excited to watch this. I'm gonna have to make a new drink for this one because I'm super fucking excited for this video. It has to do with the best game ever made.
It looks like Catalyst Labs owns BattleTech now.
Do you guys know what the best game that ever made was?
The best game ever made was Monopoly Junior.
No! Although I love that game.
Ah, you would, you dummy.
When I was a child.
The best game ever made was
This isn't an opinion question. This is fact.
Kill Dr. Lucky is actually pretty good in hindsight.
It's not that game either.
What?
This is facts. There's
Some
an
kind of
actual
game
answer
about
to this.
heroes and quests or something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, you're getting warmer.
Is it called Paragon Duty?
Yeah, this guy's also Australian, so he gets board games for cheap. It's such
Is
bullshit. He doesn't get alcohol
it
for
the same
cheap.
video you showed on this fucking
Nope.
show before about the guy
No.
popping off about that game?
No, well, it's the same guy, but I think he's talking about Hero Quest being canceled.
That's
And
actually funny.
And I don't know if I haven't seen it because this is newer than when I was watching him. He releases a video like once a year.
I thought you all gave me shit about them trying to reboot that and then canceling it. And then you were like, that wasn't the best game, though.
Well, it's not. The original's obviously better because they updated some of the looks and it looks kind of shitty. And also, the dwarf starts with a short sword and not a battle axe.
That is fucked up. I'll admit. That is fucked up. Should give him at least a pickaxe.
It's bullshit because in Australia, board games are dirt cheap. They're like fucking gross cheap. Alcohol's super expensive. Also,
That's how
these
you
drink
balance it
counts are wrong. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. It's muted. Fucking hell, I muted it.
Hero
wrong.
Escape and Hero Quest. That's the perils. That's the. Can you share that with me? Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I just did it now. And bloop.
Lo and yea, in
If
recent
only you
days,
came up with a
rumors
cool
are
way to
aswirl
automatically
on the
share
return of the mighty
that in
hero
a
quest. In
different
one form
format.
or another.
Nope,
If you
this is
ask
the easiest
me,
way.
There's only one form that
All
counts.
right.
In recent days, a countdown appeared, implying a return to Hero Quest. What a
Mhm.
mystery! As I speak, there is still some time on it, and my optimism allows me to think there is a chance that it will be a new
This is
version
the same
of
guy
Hero
as
Quest
that
with
other
a
one,
board,
which makes it funny.
miniatures, and everything. But who knows what will come of it? It could be some terrible card game, for all we know.
It's
or maybe
true.
it's a revival of the collectible stickers. When I saw
The
this, I
collectible
immediately wrote
stickers.
down a list of predictions, hopes, and fears for a new edition of Hero Quest. I almost
The cards
got
for
to 20
combat
before
moves.
I came to my
I
senses
forgot about
and
roll
went
to
bed,
move.
ignoring the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Now we can't discuss this entire
Roll to
ridiculous.
move
I wanna
sucks
play
at
Hero
tactics
Quest.
game.
There's
Sorry.
no time. But I would like to discuss just a few that interest me the most.
God, he's so
Number
good
one,
at this.
The elf will be depicted as female and as an archer.
This
It
is accurate.
Expected in
This
the
is
that
100%
any band of party adventurers is likely to include at least one lady. In truth, it wasn't exactly uncommon in the old days. It was pretty frequent,
Oh.
actually. But
How'd
in
that,
Hero
like,
Quest's
pop up?
case, I would not be at all surprised if the thinking was that 10-year-old boys, the likely target audience, wouldn't really want to be stuck playing as the girl. Now, I can't confirm that, but I can tell you
Look
that
how
when
many
I was
figures
10,
are
I
on the
didn't
board. How
notice
does
a
he have
lot of
line of
young
sight
lads
for all
selecting
those?
Tyrus Flair in
You just
Golden
beat, string.
Axe. Well,
That'll be
not
fine.
when anyone was looking, anyway. On top of this, it's certainly become a heroic trend in games of all stripe that you just can't delve into a cramped tomb full of vicious close combat without a longbow specialist. So I expect both of these factors to appear.
You know, that's a
in
very fair
modern
assessment. It
rendition
makes no
of
sense to
Hero
have a
Quest,
bow
and I
down there.
expect them to converge at the crossroads of the elf.
Do they
It
really
seems
have
like an
both?
obvious
No,
thing
they
to
don't.
predict, but
Why?
why?
That's a
is it
shot
not
from
just-
the Lord of the Rings
well, archery,
cartoon.
right? Even
They're
though
all
the
matchy.
bow and arrow is
Why not
as
just have
brutal and
both
physical a
genders
weapon as
by
any
default?
has ever been conceived. Archery,
Well, it's 'cause they have
the
figures.
romantic idea of
Okay,
the
so they
act
have-
You don't
so
want to
that-
make more
archery, the
figures. That's
marksmanship,
expensive.
The posing and the posture. Well, all of that raises implications
Come on,
of
Tool.
gracefulness.
No, you could
swiftness,
do it. It'd be
elegance,
inclusive.
Precision,
No
refinement,
inclusion. All
patience,
archers are women.
poise,
I thought
and
they were
many,
nurses.
many more. And all
Make
of
all-
these
actually make
are
every
things
character
that we
win. Fuck
readily
it.
associate
See how
with
people watch people get
conceptions of
fucking mad.
elements in our fantasy fiction.
Ah,
They
Galadriel.
also readily apply to some of our best and most romantic
See, he's
ideas
very
of warrior
progressive.
womanhood, stretching back to Artemis at the very least. So, an
What about
elven
Shadowbow?
lady archer? Why, that's a double match. That's what I would call a high fidelity character, where all of the elements fit
Vermintide, huh?
easily and resonate strongly. That's a big part of why we see this archetype so frequently. And even if we don't see it straight away in modern Hero Quest, I'll wager that it comes along sooner or later. Right, second thing, the art will lean away from realism.
I hope so.
Boo.
Oh, realistic fantasy art. Nothing deep.
I love realistic
I know,
fantasy
it
art. Look at
seems
that
like
shit.
a little bit of a contradiction. in
realistic that
terms,
is.
But
Looks
realism
sick.
is a very important element
dick is
of
small.
most of the very best fantasy
just as a
art
fighter
ever
should be.
produced.
Should be,
When
yes.
If it was
incredible
big,
and
it'd get cut off.
fantastic things are illustrated.
Oh, it's an
in a
extra sword.
realistic
It can hold
way,
a sword.
it gives them
Imagine a cod
credibility,
piece that's
as though
that
they
doubles as a
exist
dagger
in a real
or a
world.
mace.
Not
Easier to make
our
that work
real
with?
world, maybe,
It'd be
but
stealthier if you had a
a
small
real
dick, because then you could put
world.
it down
puts
there.
us
People would be
in
like, "Oh, is that your
direct
regular
contact
dick?" And
with
you're
the
like, "Yeah, it
fantastic
is."
ideas behind the
Check
art
this
and
out.
makes it
I like how
easy
there's a
for us
bard in the
to
back
take them
just playing his
seriously,
fucking
to
lute,
become
or not his
immersed,
flute.
and to
The lute-
believe
the lute
in a
gives them the
reality
power to fight the
tinged
dragon.
with the impossible, which is the point of fantasy.
I don't think the horse will
Realism
help
in
you.
fantasy art is not an all or nothing proposition, and it's not
I like-
about
I like me some
ultra-realistic
muscles
art
and-
always being
I
the
don't know
best,
why.
but
I
it's
just trust this guy's opinion
indispensable for
on
bringing
pretty much
fantastic
everything.
ideas
Oh, it's 'cause
closer
you're a
to
sheep.
life. The
Uh-huh.
fantastic world of
A
Hero
coward as
Quest
well.
is
No, you
epitomized
could
by
agree
the
with someone
incredible
who's
cover art
writing
of
big,
Les
just
Edwards,
idiot,
whose
man.
style
You
is
can't. You got to be a
certainly realistic.
contradictarian, don't
The
you?
art for the objects of the
No,
game,
I just
the
think it is
cards, the
following somebody
boards,
blindly
and
is stupid.
especially
No,
the
I just said I agree with
characters,
everything he's
would
been
argue,
saying.
lean
He's just
toward
right all the
realism.
time.
Even at its most cartoonish, Hero Quest is anchored by this image. This
Oh,
is
that's
the
a
touchstone
what a good
image.
for the entire game. When you imagine your Hero Quest
Oh,
adventures,
I wanna be a
this
contrarian.
is,
This
the
is good
lens
art.
That you see
Fuck
them
you.
This is
through,
great
looking
art.
into a real world with these looming
Great art?
monsters,
I think this is the
gleaming
best art.
steel,
This is actually probably
incredible,
this is
grotesque,
Lee
magic.
I would
something. I
actually get a
think.
poster of that. I think.
Yeah,
now
it's
that I'm thinking about
Lee.
it.
Isn't it Lee who made
Even
it?
the
I think it was Lee
cartoonish
something.
illustrations of the sticker album don't cancel
The
it
fact
out.
that
This
there's a
cover
sticker
is
album
like a great
is just so
magnet
fucking
that
wild.
draws the
How is there a
imagination
sticker
back to
album for this board
realistic
game?
world, which clearly
Because people
takes
love this
itself
board game.
seriously. And as a result,
Ages 10 and up.
Sell at that point. Everything
now I'm
comes in
going
the
to
box.
Make a little bit of a leap.
No,
and
the
I'm
sticker
going to
doesn't.
Say that a new modern
I know, you have to
Hero
buy that
Quest
separately.
isn't
You
going
have to
to
buy that
have
separately,
Les
yeah.
Edwards on the cover art, or anyone really that will
Then you
give it
put
such a
stickers on the cover?
strong Backbone
You
of
put stickers
realism.
wherever you want.
Now, that said,
Buy
let's
another
have a
sticker
look
book,
at the
put 'em
one
elsewhere.
image that we have to hand, this witch lord-looking fellow. I don't think it's completely unrealistic. It's not a total cartoon with no attachment to physical laws or anything like that, but it's clearly softer, safer, and more
That skeleton lore
stylized
has
than the old witch
actual
lord,
hands.
who was also brightly coloured and clearly visible in the art of his expansion.
That's such a good image,
but
too.
He's not at all
Yeah.
ironic in his sense
Although
of
they cut the
menace. He
warrior's
has
hair.
real spice of danger to him that I'm not
It's still
sure
quite long.
our
Look
new
how
friend
luscious
is
it is.
ultimately going
Yeah,
to have.
that lich actually,
guess
this second
at
one
this
kind of
time,
looks like
based on it
a
being
mini
featured so
boss, like a
prominently so
strong.
early, is that
not a
this is
boss at
part
all,
of
though.
the cover art. And if so, the new Hero Quest will have a much
Do you
less
think it would look more like if they had like flames coming off their eyes? Like,
Yeah,
crazy?
more
trickles down
intimidating.
into
He
the
kinda looks
rest
like
of
a
the game
bitch.
Will be much less serious, and for me,
He'll
at
show
least,
you who's the
much
I don't think
bitch.
I don't think it got
When
canceled
he
yet when
summons
this
the
video
armies
was
of
made.
the
that art
undead
will
on
be
you.
bad. Only
I don't
that
think this
with
got-
less
I
realism.
don't think this got
the
canceled yet.
fantastic ideas
What-
will be more distant and less wondrous.
So you talking about
For a
Paris?
direct example of what I mean, have a look at
Oh,
this
he seems-
cover for Advanced.
It's gonna
Hero
make you
Quest
feel like a
by
real
John
idiot
Simic.
when
You'll
you said
notice
I agree
pretty
with everything he
quickly that it's
says if he
very
takes a dark
similar
turn
to the one
suddenly.
painted
I think
by
he did. I
Les
just saw one of
Edwards.
the
I think
things.
it
I
was
hope it's a
drawn from the
negative.
very same
I saw it. It better
briefing.
be a
We'll find
negative.
Done at the very
Do you see
same
what I'm talking
time.
about? The thing that
Nope,
got me.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna ride this roller coaster with you.
Correctly
I'm really mad right now.
evokes hearty
I'm really
adventure,
mad if he's
but
promoting
the
it.
difference in tone is undeniable.
This is
It's the
It's a
next
good
one.
Thing number 3, no dwarf.
What?
Oh, they'll have one, but I demand a regiment. What's this witch lord gonna do when the goldsmiths guild
Hell
comes
yeah.
calling? Hey, nothing. Except to
It
be
wasn't. I thought it was
destroyed.
canceled.
Where's my dwarfs?
we need more dwarves.
That was it. Just no dwarf. Oh, okay.
More dwarves.
I'm looking at. Oh, this is gonna DMCA. It's gonna be great. worth it.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
you said it, sister. Look at the muscularity.
Okay.
All right, look, I don't think there will be less muscularity. There might be more.
High-
but we
more
all
Final
know
Fantasy
in
just
these
means more
lands
magic,
that
though,
sincere,
usually.
actual
And more
sword and
chaos of,
sorcery
like,
is as
weird
rare
bullshit.
as the devil
Yeah.
in Denmark. So I suppose it shows
Which
up now. and
also
then.
translates to
But it
magic.
doesn't have the wide appeal or
Is the
influence
Kickstarter
that it
done,
once
Monk?
had. Well, it was very influential on Warhammer and on old Hero Quest.
Can you link
Oh,
me
yeah,
the
Hero
Kickstarter?
Escape was the one where I saw, I'm like, they're making a new board game thing. And you all are like, you're an idiot. You're a dumb child.
The textbook Sword and Sorcery Barbarian Hero.
I played Hero Escape
But it's
too.
not just
I liked
about the
Hero Escape.
barbarian.
It had
Despite its
stackable
high
tiles.
Oh, it's in
fantasy
stores
trappings,
already.
the
I loved
character
it.
of Hero Quest is very much one of sword and sorcery. It's a product of the volcanic pressures
Let's
on the
see
land.
here.
I don't know if
Hero
new Hero
Escape
Escape has
Quest.
And I often
stackable
credit it as
tiles.
being one of the few successful,
But I like
and
that.
prominent
Oh, I hate
marriages of
stackable
sword
styles.
and sorcery and high
What do you mean? Then you
fantasy
can get
tropes.
elevation.
Another example is Golden
I might have to
Axe.
buy these.
I anticipate that
I might
in
have to get
these
this
times,
Hero
a
Quest
modern
with the
Hero Quest
expansion
will
pack,
not attempt to
the
thrust
Frozen Horror.
sword and sorcery back into the hands of young fantasy fans. Although maybe it
Hard
should.
drive or
I'm
Hero
expecting
Quest?
whatever
You know
sword
what
and
I'm
sorcery
picking.
Elements there are to be little more than vestigial remnants.
Yeah, I'm
of
picking
the
Hero
You don't want a new
Quest.
hard drive? You just throw
I
it in
think
there.
a
get
tone
something
more akin to
more.
say
I
the
could- I
Forgotten
think I'm just gonna
Realms
go with Hero
is
Quest
more
with the
likely,
expansion,
along with an adventure
Frozen
of
Horror.
cosmic import. I just hope they don't
So-
exile the
Timba's having
Wait,
surgery.
was there an actual? Oh no, that's just a Forgotten Realms box.
So Timba's having surgery in March. So she's not even going to be here. She's going to be because of the dogs. It's going to.
Is it for anything drastic, or you said
I
that
mean-
really casually?
It's a normal procedure, but I mean, is any surgery good?
But I mean, it's not like she's dying.
No.
Okay.
No. So she's getting that done, and she'll be at her parents' house, and I got to take care of the dogs for a month by myself. I'm thinking Hero Quest. I'm thinking bringing Hero Quest back.
blank map so that we can get back
I mean,
to
you could just
vicious
run Hero Quest
personal
on
battles
Roll20
and
right
dying
now.
alone in a forgotten
Yeah, it's
crypt
not the
somewhere
same.
like we did
You gotta
when I
have
was a boy.
you gotta have your what do you call it?
Also, I don't expect it
Minis.
to
Vorpal
resemble
sword.
Warhammer
It's a
except
Vorpal
in the
sword.
most
No,
unique
long
minis.
sword. Broadsword.
Chaos Warriors
Broadsword,
and Fimir,
yes.
as
You
we
need
know
the
them,
actual
are
things,
out.
the
I want
physical
the.
items.
I want to
By something else.
see the
Probably
door
something
that I can walk
carefully
through.
named and trademarked.
You could see
Which
it if you played
brings
it
me
online,
to
but you
my
want to see a
final
physical
thing.
door.
I wanna
and
see the physical
real
door.
Fear.
You want to touch the door.
Thing 5, pre-named.
Dumb,
Hero.
get him
Here's
out
the
of
big
here.
one.
There's nothing like playing a character all the
I
way
wanna
up
be
to
Tool
their
McVeigh.
ultimate fate and knowing that the
Pre-named
adventure
characters
was yours.
is
And it
such a
doesn't take
important
much to
part of
achieve
old-style
this.
games.
All
What
that's
the hell are you
really
going on
needed
about?
is the
I know, I
ability
played
to
the other
name
game
them.
that was like
From
Hero
this
Quest.
point, you can develop a real sense of investment.
They had a
of
VHS tape to go with
agency
it?
And ownership of the adventures that you undertake.
I mean, I think I know what you're talking
So
about.
when you
but
tell tales of
Dark
how
Quest?
the
Hero
the
Quest.
dwarf met his end,
It's sort of.
choked to death by a vengeful
Any
monk
VHS
in
game
some
is not
obscure
there.
No,
tomb.
it's not a
Or
VHS
that's
game. They had a
your
tape to
story
teach you how to
about
play.
Your dwarf.
Oh, that's cool.
Or your barbarian. Or
Dark
wizard,
Quest?
Or under certain
Is it Hero
Quest?
Not Hero Quest.
your giant yeti.
Hero Quest.
Ah, it's wonderful stuff. This continuity, this
God.
closure.
I wonder if
is
this guy
worth more to
streams.
me
I'd watch
than
it.
10 legions of Sadaka.
Oh, this guy likes Dune. The film.
The good one.
When was the last time you watched the movie, dude? Or, like,
The original
old
one? Yeah, the David Lynch. Like 3 years ago.
Hero Quest came with blank character sheets on which
Yes.
you would record the results of your character's exploits.
Dragon
with a
Quest.
pencil.
I got a
How
very
does
important
Sidewinder
text
know
message.
that?
Hold up.
And there was even space for a coat of arms.
How did
I am
Sidewinder figure that out?
anticipating None of this. I expect the characters
That
to
is
be
wild.
named
Out of all
and
the people.
canonized, and for their stories to be controlled not by you or any player, but by the powers that control the game. And no matter what amazing
Man, this just makes me
adventures
want to
you
play some
undertake
tabletop.
or
I
fates
played.
that you
How'd you
succumb to,
play that
you have to
Sidewinder?
wait
What the
to
fuck?
be told
I have it, I
what
think.
really happened.
Over there. Not the VHS
Sure,
tape.
You
though.
could rebel and change the names and make new maps of any game, I suppose.
It's
My
not like
point
I
is that a
proposed we
game
play
such
like a
as Hero
game
Quest
or anything
should
in the
encourage
tabletop channel.
and
or- yeah, that's
welcome
fine.
player creativity. And not
You
be
never set a
hostile
date.
to it. And the best
because I was
first
waiting to
step
see what people
is
wanted
not
to do.
renaming the characters.
You
It's
didn't
just
even
not
say
a
anything.
Hero Quest
I
move.
said it to you.
And the names in the
Physically,
sticker book aren't
verbally.
You said-
apocryphal at best.
The thing you
Better not
said
cause a
was
schism in the
Lucy
Hero
won't
Question
be available
cult. We can't have
for a
the names
while.
of two more.
Yeah, so I
That
said,
is not
tell me
an
a
issue
date.
of commitment
Whether
of
or
any
not
kind.
these predictions or fears come to pass
Alright,
is almost irrelevant.
I gotta.
What matters is if this
I gotta look at this
mystery
thing up here. Hold on here. Hold on. Oh, the Thulsa Doom Loop. Hell yeah. But no. I cannot believe Sidewinder saw this. And I hope we can... Oh, not the board game, I guess.
Board game.
VHS. I'll type, there it is. Oh my... This is, I found a high... I found the high definition version of this video. We're not watching the whole thing, but this is... this is a good intro to teaching you how to... I watch this video so many fucking times. Dragon Strike, not Dragon Quest. Dragon Strike.
Yeah, I saw it in the description of the video.
Yeah, he's
Which
a dragon.
you
I knew it
also
was
got to.
Dragon. Yeah,
But you also didn't say what the right name of the thing was.
I said I couldn't remember, and then Sidewinder said Dragon Quest.
It was
I like,
on
that
the
sounds right.
screen.
There it is. No, I googled Dragon Quest VHS game. That's how I got there. That FBI warning might fuck me right now. That's not good.
Feeling brave tonight?
Oh yeah, I watched this.
How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters?
Yeah.
Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and
I
chance
don't
being
sneak.
the next
I
victim
fucking get in there.
of a dragon strike.
Look at that dragon.
Holy shit.
OGL doesn't cover this anymore. Jeez.
I don't think this is a derivative of D&D.
It is.
So what do you want me to
Does
do?
it have rolling a d20 in it?
Darkness reign.
Look, it says it right here, I think. Oh, yes, it doesn't. On mine, it says Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, your sunstone's
If it doesn't have you
done.
roll a d20,
So what do you want me to do?
you're actually in the clear.
Let darkness reign.
I don't know. I don't
It
think
uses named items from the lore.
it might. This is loud as fuck in my ear.
Does it have Tasha's hideous laughter?
Oh, dude, yeah, but it's called your mom.
My
Boom!
Is this like a video game?
Sort of.
Yes.
But it uses the most powerful information processor in the world.
Oh my god, I hate this
Your
line.
brain.
There it is.
My brain!
Play.
Do we have to read about
They're
the rules?
stacking.
Not this time.
This
This
doesn't
time
use
I'm
as
the
much as my
dragons,
brain as
and
the
you are
actual D&D.
adventurers.
Is it okay if I watch until I get the hang of it?
You don't need the hang of anything.
Yeah,
He's
Imagination-
saying,
idiot.
no, you don't watch, you play,
Close your eyes.
motherfucker.
Open your mind.
Look, he has a turtleneck.
and I'll transport
Like, that's
you
so
to
cool.
another realm.
It's because he's trying to look like a floating head.
It's night.
Did you watch this video, Sidewinder?
Long time ago. You see a castle.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
This
Castle.
castle belongs to the evil wizard.
Dude, I watched this
Tyrannos.
video so many times. Oh,
The
fucking.
castle's high towers and jagged walls glow in the light like the dull white.
So are you gonna read this intro every time we play this board game?
You sense
Yes.
magic in the air. Your nose is assaulted by the stench of death and decay.
No, I didn't put deodorant on this day.
You're
That's
struck
me.
By the stillness.
The dwarf, of course.
The
Yeah.
stillness.
No, all of them have
Then you hear footsteps
class
and see a
names
young
besides
wizard
the
running down
elf
a path which leads from
and the
Tyrannos' castle.
dwarf, I think, are just their race.
Is the elf a lady?
No, it's a dude who looks awesome. That's the
Does he shoot a
wizard.
bow?
You could tell because he's wearing a fox on his hat.
And he's a bitch.
Yes, he is. Oh yeah, he got
Wizard's
stabbed in the
always
back
bitch. Yeah.
with a dragon's tooth, maybe. In it?
He's like, oh, I took 2 hit points of damage. My vision is
And you
fading
see
fast.
What looks like a dagger sticking out of his back.
Yeah, there is. I'm remembering it. There's the elf.
You'll know soon enough.
One of
Now
them
I'm
is
going to
you,
take to
fucker.
a very different-
I'm not an elf.
No, the other
This is
guy's
the
like, is
castle
that
of King
good or
Halvard
bad
II.
guy?
He takes himself quite seriously.
Like, look
and
at
so
this-
do some of his subjects.
This
Some
it's
good
real.
compositing
Boisterous
happening
night in the
here.
King's
Yeah,
banquet
it's
hall.
so
Look at the
fucking
people who
wild.
are soldiers which have
Games
their
of
heads
chance
sticking
are played.
through.
Ridiculous.
Those guys in the
tales
back are
told.
real.
Lusty songs are sung. Little do they know of the strange.
Yes,
events
the
Oh my God,
warrior.
This is like an FMV. I love this.
I like how he got past the guards with no. That's a
because
famous actor.
It goes,
I think.
It goes directly from the outside of the castle to this room. I know because we flew in there.
No question about it. He's a wizard.
Refrain from disturbing his personal effects, thief.
Yeah.
At least until he's
She's
dead.
just a thief?
Yep.
I was only checking his identity.
Stand aside.
Why would you
Yeah.
keep somebody on your crew who just steals
We'll know
shit?
all about him if he lives. It
Why not? He's the thief, or
Guys.
she's the thief.
won't matter who he
Don't
was.
assume their gender.
Let me just pull that blade out.
Knife.
This thief has stolen my heart.
This guy, he's in
First they
shit.
ripped from
Like
the
he's in
jaws
like
of
a
a
lot of
dragon.
Kevin Sorbo shit and Hercules, I think.
Can you play as the king in this game?
Oh, you could. Yes. No, you can't.
Summon all your life force.
This game is a fucking coward. I want to be able to play as the king, and if you die, everyone loses.
Dude, what's that
You all
gold
have
woman?
to fucking go to bat for that king.
I thought she was like a ghoul, but now I see she has a face.
I think I played
Keep
a
in
game
mind,
that did
this
that
is
not too long ago.
this is high definition version of this video.
I think it was the game Tinykin where you played as the king, but were in an adventuring party, and if you died, everybody lost.
Thank you, Clark.
You weren't the strongest, but you could command other people really well.
1,000 lives.
Warrior,
Man.
I sense the presence of evil very near.
Oh shit.
Tonight's omens bode ill.
Oh god, that guy's just outside the window.
Man, this is so badass. Like, who can argue this? Ah, he went to Party City to get all those.
It's the bad guy from Willow.
Wizard escaped our captivity once. Return unto us. I will spare you.
Okay.
He's like, all right.
I will not tolerate this insult. Return him, or I will turn this banquet hall into a charnel.
This is way better than the haunted thing, Tool. Can we just watch one of these every day?
Look at this good fighting.
This is exactly like playing the board game. So here's the thing. So far, I've not heard any actual D&D exclusive terms used.
Oh, you'll hear about it, and by that I mean you
He
won't.
called that lady a rogue. Well, now Advanced
Thief.
Dungeons and Dragons called them thieves straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the canon thief had to be. Oh my god. Because like it used to be race was tied to class.
Death Knight, heal, return to peace.
And I think thieves for a while had to be hobbits.
This barbarian's a beast.
That's what they're supposed to be.
This kid's good hair.
Think about the incredible mechanism he has where he's just like, I'm gonna hide on the wall for a bit.
Ah, there's your elf. There's your elf.
Thanks, Elf.
You do not host this banquet. Death hosts this banquet.
Now pay close attention.
Oh,
because
shit.
the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life
and
Are you paying attention
Have
to
you
him?
not noticed the darkness upon this land? The unholy
Yeah, I'm gonna
darkness?
probably buy Advanced
It
Dungeon or
spreads
Hero
even as
Quest
we
again.
speak. It is created by a sunstone.
Sure you don't want
Look
to
at
buy
that guy.
Comes from the
I have this
castle
game.
of
Still?
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't have the VHS tape though.
This ridiculous
How do you know how to play it?
gods.
I'm watching the video to learn right now. This is labeled the
This isn't
instructional
the real
video.
shit, though. This
This
is
is
some
the
internet digital bullshit.
instructional. No, this is the instructional video
You
that
can't
came with
touch
it.
this. You
Eject
can't
him
feel
and I
this.
fear you squander
This
your
was
only
called the
chance to save
instructional
your
video to
kingdom.
learn how to play.
Taraptus' power grows
It's just like
stronger
those
with
doors
every
you
beat
want
of
so
our
badly.
heart. Taraptus is a wizard of
You need
guile
the
and
VHS.
charisma and promised a golden age, and many fools
Go get the
followed.
VHS. You could probably find
It's
it in a
ex-
pawn store.
It's like $10, I think.
Have you any proof?
Any proof? You just got attacked by fucking skeletons.
Which envelops the land.
Yeah, but there's a lot of skeletons out there, and they're not always commanded by some like
Observe the tooth
evil dragon or whatever.
extracted from
Oh,
my
that was a
back.
dragon tooth,
And
by the
as
way.
for Taraptus' ability to raise the
A
dead,
dragon tooth? That
cast
doesn't
your eyes
prove
upon the
anything.
Death Knights.
Dragon teeth they fall out all over the place.
sun's
They're in the
No.
air. They just come
I
out
think
down.
I think if a dragon bit you though, I think you'd be pretty fucked.
I don't think you'd get bit if it was one tooth. I don't think it's a bite.
God, Fabio was awesome.
You're on.
Well, now what do I do?
As a warrior,
Hi,
your
warrior.
job is to be on the front line.
You get
Look
a
at that
little
character
book.
You
sheet.
aren't afraid of anything.
Oh my god, did it have the picture on the back of it and everything?
You think
Oh,
magic
yeah.
is for wimps.
Hell yes.
Warriors have a motto. Sharp swords settle scores.
How about
Yes,
if I play the thief?
because you're the
Thief
woman.
is more or less of the Robin Hood variety. She steals from the evil and gives to the good.
No,
No,
Thieves
don't
aren't
justify
thieves
that.
specialized
No.
in picking locks,
Steals from
climbing
whoever they
walls,
want.
lurking in
Thank you.
dark shadows.
Gives to
and disarming
somebody,
traps.
maybe.
they also use
I'm gonna play
whips.
the elf.
Elves are a
Whips are bad
mysterious and
weapons.
ancient race. As an elf, your skill with a bow
And he's
is
also
legendary.
old.
And more importantly, you possess the secret knowledge of elven lore.
Okay, I want to play the wizard.
That's the
on.
only character left.
As their name implies, wizards use
No,
magic
I
and
wanna
avoid
play the
physical
king.
confrontation at all costs.
I do
Wizards
wanna play
prefer
the
to
king.
stay in
We've
the
established.
background And cast spells.
They also released
But here is
books
something
for
very
this
important never to forget.
of each
Like novels?
character.
The wizard casts a
Yeah,
spell.
they were very tiny.
That spell is spent.
Like novellas?
They were like 150 pages.
Like a young adult book?
Yes, there was a young adult book. Yeah. And I read, I don't remember any of it, but I read the elf, the warrior, and I think the thief.
Borrow a wand from your treasury.
I was in
God,
second or
every
third
time I
grade.
give you a chance to be fucking cool. You're
I
like,
am
I read
cool.
I read the books that came with the board game.
It didn't come with the board game.
I know.
It didn't
Fucking
come with
super
it.
nerd. Watching this video.
Yeah,
totally
you know what?
justified.
If you were playing, you'd be the fucking jester.
Hell yeah, I would. But jesters get fun skills, like juggling.
Not in this game. They're just bitches.
What?
Close your eyes.
Close your
Just
eyes.
put the card over and it says you're a bitch.
Imagine you're a warrior with arms of steel.
Yes!
Imagine
I always
you're a
played the
thief
warrior.
Who slips still
Of course you would.
like a shadow
Yep.
in the night.
Dude, that hair?
Imagine you're a wizard
Why would you not play
with
the
magic
warrior?
coursing through your veins.
I like the thief.
Imagine you're
No,
an
when
elf
when
who silently
3.5 came out, I
stalks through the
switched to
forest with a
wizard.
deadly bow.
I like thieves, I like
Imagine the
rogues.
treasure,
I like
power,
really high
and
single hits
imagine
that
the
you have to
evil
plan
you will
for.
smite on your
He looks
great
fucking
adventure.
intense.
Imagine how playing this board game will feel.
Can you imagine if Halo or Resident Evil had this
adventurers,
acting
we have
prowess?
been honored with a king's quest.
Has anyone
Big
taught me how to
honor.
play the game yet?
It comes as
Yeah,
no
you're learning right
surprise to
now.
me
You
that
chose your
honor is not
character.
an issue for you.
I didn't choose
For
nothing.
thieves, there's no difference between good and evil.
The rogue
Where's
is
the
a hero.
wizard? I thought the wizard was here.
I dedicate my quest to King Halvard II.
Why is the elf doing
master
it?
of the realm,
Yeah, the elf
lord of
doesn't believe in the
Greedy
kingdom of men.
pontificating buffoon.
I will not have you speaking ill of my king.
That's the wizard.
Why is he doing that?
Why does the warrior, why does this fighter hang out with this thief? Apparently he doesn't like her.
The good of nature.
Don't touch that shit, thief.
The
Thief,
only
get out
way
of
that
my
goodness
sight.
will be
He
served
licks his
will be
feathers.
by separating Taraptus from his
Oh, there's the wizard.
infernal magic.
Where'd you come from?
Are we gonna stand here talking?
Weren't
all
you
He was
night?
off green
Or are we
screen.
gonna nail Taraptus?
Wasn't he dead for a bit?
No, he got healed by the wizard. The other wizard.
If we don't nail Taraptus, the night will never end.
Oh shit. That's intense. That's so intense.
Well, that's because the secret elven lore lets you see the star.
He's not the elf who saw the star. The wizard is not elf.
The secret elf, you have the secret elven lore inside of you.
Wizard, I should tell you I don't like your
Do you not know the elven ways?
Yeah, he doesn't like the wizard's head
Wizard's
headgear.
magical transformation. No, I am not.
I can't believe Tool doesn't know the elven ways.
No animal was
What
lost.
elven ways? Oh, licking the
I was
feather?
transformed to a coyote.
It's
Makes it
seeing
go
the star.
smooth.
To learn the ways of nature.
I
You
just
saw
like
the
that
star.
they use
Forgotten our
blue
quest?
screen maybe?
Onward.
I mean, you can use any color screen.
Yeah, I know, but they're using a lot of green.
Or they
This
might do it
era.
the hard way.
On.
Well, they didn't build the set.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, before the advent of green screen, sometimes people just used other colors. Because
Yeah, I'm
care
thinking.
what color he uses.
I'm thinking red. I don't see a lot of red.
Red is bad for human skin.
I know. Well, it's not like this was composited well.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is tinted yellow.
Stand aside.
Oh shit! I seen this in Evil
Fucking-
Dead.
Fucking nerd-ass wizard doesn't know how to avoid a tree.
Thought you were a friend of the tree.
That's the elf.
I speak.
No,
to
that's
the
a wizard
spirits.
now.
Okay.
This
You
one
don't
is
even know
corrupt
wizard
by
and elf.
Sorcery.
No, if you get choked by a tree, you are not an elf.
What would make a sorcerer so evil?
I'm learning a lot how to
Taraptus
play
shall
this
suffer
game
for
right
his
now.
perversion of nature.
Elves get choked by trees. This is what I've learned about this world. It's stupid rules.
They've already made it to the kingdom.
Did you fucking follow the fucking spotlight?
Yeah. It was either they're going to the castle or a casino.
Or a strip club.
Oh, now we got
shit.
dragon fire.
Get the bow out.
They have predator vision. She's gonna whip it.
No, she's
She's-
not.
Yeah, she is. He's gonna use his sword.
Jump at it. Jump at it.
This is how I'd fight the dragons.
Close, quickly. Quickly, wizard.
Cast jump on them. What?
Vilo Morai.
Why didn't you do that to start with? You could have teleported to the castle.
No,
You
it was
teleported
invisibility.
this-
Let's hurry up and get out of here before the dragon
I
comes to
wasn't
search
teleported.
again. Now shut
This
up.
dumbass wizard doesn't know how to teleport.
No, he did invisibility.
You know what? We already know he can't teleport because he ran like 5
Dude, look at
miles
this
with a
guy.
fucking
Like this
thing in
miserable
his bag.
practice. I never pay. You always end up broke.
Woo, oh yeah, the
I love
owl
the
bears.
green screen
The
around the
owl
hands.
bears.
I go to collect my money, and next thing you know, I'm hypnotizing a Santa.
It is a green
Well-
screen. I can see it.
Alright. I don't want
Woo!
it. I mean, I do want it. But they tricked me.
Wait, is this the guy? What's his name from Scrooged?
This looks like a lizard bear.
Hey, Elf. What is this thing?
Well, he's owling. He's going who?
An owl bear.
Yeah, owl bear. See?
They're not nearly as extinct as they should be.
You know owl bears. They love to talk.
No, it's the guy from Scrooged. The guy with the shotgun.
It just sounded nothing like Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, there it is. Bobcat Goldthwait.
The guy with the coolest fucking name in business.
All
we
she
gonna
need to do
watch
is.
this whole video?
Congratulations.
Ah, I'm having fun.
Your first castle.
I am having fun.
So now where do we go?
Go anywhere you want.
Anywhere? I want to go home. Did this game have replayability?
No. Kind of. Not really.
Seems like maybe you're kind of stuck playing the exact same thing again.
This is, you got to do the leap of faith from.
Oh, Monk gave me permission to go home. Unfortunately, I'm already home.
If I didn't want to be with the rest of these guys, could I go off on my own?
Of course.
Yes, go do it.
At your own risk.
See? This is my house. This is what it looks like.
They didn't go off on her own risk at all, though.
Okay, I got us in here. Now you take us to Taraptus.
There are many twists and turns in this castle. I'm only familiar with some of them.
I thought you infiltrated this place.
Ah!
That should have been a Wilhelm scream. What's the elf
Pay money
doing?
for the Wilhelm scream.
How will you know where we'll find him?
I don't.
What's that elf? What's he up to? He's just like, yep.
I've only seen him once, and that was in a
And he's
shop.
also
It's useless
blending.
Here. This is a land of stone. We need a dwarf.
I like how he's blending in and out of the environment.
No on site. You guys are on your own.
They would be better with a dwarf. Like, undoubtedly. This game's stupid because it doesn't have a dwarf.
It even tells you there's going to be a scorpion with a present and a swirly thing.
Cool, how much better would this game be if it had a dwarf?
To cover more territory.
What? That's such a dumb
If you had to
line.
get rid of one of these characters to get a dwarf in there, which one would you get rid of?
The wizard.
Okay.
Easy, yeah.
walking
No,
along-
that's
Easy
good,
to the
that's a
wizard.
good pick.
Yeah.
Not even
Easy.
not even a struggle.
Not even
I'll cut him to
hesitation.
shreds.
Elf, you hear something. What do you want to do?
It's
I'll
same
set
for
upon
me,
it with a
honestly.
vengeance.
Get a berserker in there.
Elf!
Elf? He's got a name, Lee.
No, he doesn't. It's elf.
Nothing back there.
Nothing here. Let's straight.
Now they're together.
Would the board game let you separate?
Yeah.
You come to the end of
They-
the
I mean,
you are
they're
separate
showing.
figures.
They're showing it right now.
It doesn't seem like.
Oh my god, you walked into a dead end.
I'll try to
What
find
is
a
it?
secret entrance.
How could you not have
Roll
anticipated
the
this?
die.
Roll the die.
I don't want to roll a die. I ran into a wall. Rolls are stupid.
Oh, look at that wall. It's not even a real wall.
It's like Pac-Man.
You see something that confounds you. The wizard has stepped through the wall as if it were made of smoke.
Wizard, where are you?
You fucking idiots. You himbo god.
His hair is so good.
You hear a laughing sound not too far away.
Does my elven lord tell me anything?
It sounds like a couple
He
of
has elven
stupid
lore.
orcs.
Is an elf. That's a useful skill.
Those are orcs, all right.
Yeah, they're doing fucking Three Stooges, but you're having a good time.
Yeah.
You're just having a fun time over there.
Why walk towards them?
Who's gonna talk to him?
This is
These guys are too dumb to be dangerous. I don't want to hurt them.
what?
Why'd you pull out 2 swords?
I mean, his swordsmanship was pretty good on that one.
Is this just them role-playing out him not fighting despite winning the conflict or whatever?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, what were they guarding?
The garbage.
They went the wrong way.
You see a shadow on the wall. It looks like
So if you know which way is the right way, it sure seems like maybe this game doesn't have a lot of
Let's
replayability.
save our strength for something we really need to fight.
Dude, look at that loincloth.
Unless they have something
Hell yeah.
in there where like the dungeon layout can be slightly different.
You can customize the dungeon layout.
I feel like you have to, or else the game just is the same game every time.
Only something truly worthwhile would warrant a door such as this.
Yeah, it makes me sparkle.
There's a thief when you need one.
Why is they all
You
sparkly
need
now?
a lot more than a thief.
Why are they all
Everyone's
sparkly?
Pick the lock, thief. That is what
The
you're
door is a whole thing, apparently.
Stand aside.
I feel like if I made a door like this in a tabletop game, everyone would be like, oh fuck, this door is gonna kill all of us and leave.
What are you doing?
Checking for traps.
Why didn't you do that before I tried opening it?
Because I figured if there were any traps, you would trigger them.
Oh, very.
Then why search again?
You idiot.
Guess we should have picked a better thief.
Stab
Why
him.
don't you smash it
Why
with
is
your
you
head?
see
That
those
seems to be
lightning
all that
bolts?
it's good for,
It's
isn't
good.
it?
Uh-oh. They got the scorpion!
It's the Scorpion King from the movie!
Mistake.
Scorpion King!
It is
It's
I
in
mean,
the
this is...
movie.
I think this is a better scorpion than this than the Mummy 2.
He actually looks like
You're on
a,
the
yeah, a
brink of
guy,
fight to the
actually, and
death
not like
with
a
man
nightmare.
Scorpion. Let's go through this battle one step at a time.
All right, now
and
we're gonna
watch
learn
it all
battle.
play out.
This is where we're gonna learn the battle.
Out of the way.
Dexterity
Not
die?
even the previous
How do I
thing where
find
they
that
had
out?
2
Look at the
guys?
card under dexterity.
Well, it shows a blue die. Is that good?
Well, you, because you're so big and uncoordinated, have to roll a 6 or higher to dodge
You
the
Oh,
fucking
no.
idiot.
Oh, very funny. The elf will shoot an arrow.
You might hit your friend.
That's okay. I don't know him very well.
There we go. There we go.
We might as
That's
well shoot him
tabletop.
dead if he doesn't.
I'll crack him with my whip.
And I'll cast a magic missile.
So let's put it all together. and
Magic
see
Missile can't
what
miss.
happens.
Also, you can't use the words Magic Missile. You're gonna have to change the name of that spell.
No, I said that this is, I'm pretty sure, was an actual Advanced Dungeons & Dragons game.
It's, yeah, you're right. Probably, if they used Magic Missile.
Yeah. As I said, this, I recall, had Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Dragon Strike.
You literally could just change it to Magic Bolt. You could change it to Magic Arrow.
Missile of Magic.
Missile of Magic. That's valid.
Hey, the arrow worked.
Look, if this is a proper game, the fighter's in the right spot. The fighter is
Yeah.
the best at taking those hits.
But that tail's not being used.
Which one?
He can use the tail.
The spell takes effect. It's as if he's
Seems like these scrolls need to be worked on. They just burn up the second you read them.
Yeah, you're limited on spells you use.
Roll the die.
And we can never figure out our way around fancy and magic. Damn.
He's dead.
Cool
Killed by
game
his
systems
own
let you cast as
poison.
many spells as you want, but it makes the world a worse place as you do it. Ramps up the
He must
danger.
be guarding something. Forget him and get
Oh, the dwarf!
Who's calling us idiot? If you know what's good for you, you'll
There's no
use your
dwarf
thick
in this game.
skulls for something and find me, you fools!
Why is everyone an asshole in this game?
Brilliant deduction, you fakester.
Because it's being played by you.
Me out.
Perfect.
help one who insults us?
Who is this fount of stupidity?
I am Greenthorn, the elf.
Greenthorn! That's his
He's an
name.
elf. Not even a dwarf. An elf.
Yeah, he also goes.
Stupid.
Fashion the sunstone from a
He
solid
calls
block of
himself the
ice,
elf
and I'm
rather
the
than
only
his
one who can
father's
destroy it.
thing.
Believe me, I don't look forward to your company any more than you look forward to mine.
Can we trust this guy?
Oh, it's Haggard.
You'd be a fool to trust me. But just because you
Don't
can't trust
reference
me
Harry
doesn't
Potter.
mean you don't
You
need
don't want to touch that with a 50-foot pole.
Now this has become phobic. Oh no.
Yeah, it's problematic now.
If you made the Sunstone, why has Teraptus imprisoned you? Are you gonna let me out or not?
Not until you answer the question.
If I did answer, you wouldn't believe my answer, would you?
Yeah, would.
The answer is obvious. If the dwarf created the Sunstone, he can also destroy it.
So to
That's not
protect it
true.
From destruction, the
That's how that
sorcerer
works.
has jailed the dwarf.
Why not
Just
just
like
kill
your
the
parents
dwarf?
could kill you
Now
easily.
where's your door?
There is no door, you half-wit! You only make a door if you plan on releasing someone.
Why not just kill
You
him?
never planned on letting me go. I'm walled in here!
It'll take us all night to knock.
Wait, is he actually a dwarf?
Not with my
Yeah, they called him the
I thought they
dwarf.
called him an elf earlier.
No, Greenhorn the elf.
Because I don't have my hammer, you dunderhead! It's on the man Scorpion's belt.
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like much of a hammer to me.
Then don't look at it. Use it, you dupe!
Is this in the game?
Much to
Yes,
your amazement, the wall
probably.
shatters, revealing
I don't
the
remember.
dwarf. But unfortunately, the spell has caused the whole room to crumble into nothingness, and you all tumble.
That was the best animation ever. Yeah. Ugh. They fell very nicely. All of them.
Good thing they didn't land on that sword.
Hey, they're where they need to be.
Holy shit.
Perfect.
Why would you put the place you need to be someplace that's walled off and way underneath everything where you can't get to
Where
it?
do you think you're going?
That's probably a good
I
plan
like-
if you're evil.
Maybe I know something you don't know.
I like how they keep saying by people's race. I find that weird. It's Q.
Well, don't feel too bad because now in new D&D, it's called
Jester?
species.
I should have
Would
known
that
when
be
you
weirder to
returned
you?
my wand to me.
Failure is me.
Oh, he was the jester the whole time.
Will be very interested to know who you really
Yeah, you said the jester sucked, but look how cool he is now.
You will be unable to warn the king of my true
Why not just kill everybody?
I think that's what he plans on doing.
But like in the start, poison the food.
flames.
Yeah, I mean, he saw everyone kill themselves in the castle, and he wouldn't have to deal with it. But now they're down here.
Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
He rolls a d20.
Yep. Oh no, there's a fire thing.
Critical fail.
Oh, it's a woman.
You can't hit her. If you hit her, you'll be canceled.
All the men are mesmerized by the fire elemental.
My God. You know fire be sexy.
Yep. Smoking.
Throw your hammer at the sunstone.
Throw your own hammer, Thomas. Give it.
The only person who's not affected is the woman.
Uh-huh.
This is actually written in the older modules. I remember this shit.
Yeah,
Actual
throw that
lines about
shit.
Sirens, where it's like, if your character is female, you're immune to this effect.
Come on, guys.
He's deflecting fireballs with a sword.
Metal is made of fire, and the sunstone is made of ice.
Let's put the two together.
I'll take 2 of the supports out with arrows, and I'll take 1 out with
I,
a magic.
how
missile.
good are you with those arrows? You can shoot out a fucking support.
No, you're working together. I hope he has more
Sunstone
tricks
made
than
of
that.
ice. That's really messed up.
It's because of the sun's so cold, actually. It's so hot, it's cold.
Spell is broken.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There are jewels where the elemental was.
We gotta kill these things more often.
The sun is very cold, so it sucks all the cold, like, it sucks all the cold to it, which makes things feel warmer.
It's the dragon the whole time!
How did the dragon get here?
Nice to know you can use something.
Yeah, throw the hammer at it. Fucking clobbered that thing. This is why dwarves are the best.
He did it.
Through the magic portal. I dislike such magic.
Anywhere's better than here?
Suit yourself.
Why not just pick up the gems now?
Fight the dragon.
Why not just loot?
Cowards.
They didn't know the jester walked in there?
You again?
And the king is mad that they're there.
Taraptus is your jester. Surely you jest.
Oh shit, the dragon's coming. We really need to do something about this mirror.
Still come. Face me, Taraptus.
Couldn't he just fly there now?
You hold over Taraptus.
Well, no, I mean, yeah,
Power
you'd have to
to
turn back
heal
into a
them.
person and figure out how to climb out of
To
that
kill
room,
the undead
apparently.
is to heal them.
To
I owe
kill
you
the
my
undead
life.
is to heal them.
Honor to serve you, King Halvard II.
This is
Master
why
of the
you have to play the
realm.
board game again, so you can get down
Lord
there
of
and
the
kill that
land
dragon
to
now.
you. I owe my fealty.
I have learned nothing about this game, Tool.
Bring me the
What do you mean? You roll some dice?
I didn't see a single die rolled.
King of the kings and Lord of all the lands.
This is the instructional video.
Are there dice?
Yeah. There's a blue dice, remember? You have to roll a 6 or higher.
Oh yeah, he did mention that about the thing. To dodge an attack. How do you attack, Tool?
You roll the
You won't be able
dice.
to notice the real treasure
Really? I didn't hear that.
genuinely brought to this land.
Yeah, they said you roll it.
That you love green and I love
They said the
gold.
dodge.
Fortunately, so does the king.
It's the same
They told
thing.
you had to do a saving throw.
Yeah, when I'm broke again.
They didn't stop the dragon. I don't understand that.
No use.
Well, the castle's way up there. The dragon's not going to be a problem.
Did you say jewels?
Of course, women like jewelry. Of course, it makes sense.
That's why they're thieves.
This is the best part of the tape right here coming up. So
The
great.
video
Is there a song?
you've just seen represents elements from many of the
Oh my god, they
adventures
filled the
in your
box of
Dragon
Oh yeah,
drugs.
there's a lot of adventures in there. That's right.
Do not turn the VCR off yet. This is a special section of the tape for Dragon Masters only. When
Are you a
everyone
Dragon
who is
Master?
not presently interested in becoming a Dragon
yeah.
Master has left the room, we may begin.
Okay, wait, hold up. I gotta.
Until then, kindly cast a pause video spell on your VCR.
Oh, I don't know that spell.
You better
Fuck.
cast a pause video. I'm outside of the room now.
Let it play.
Are you sure nobody's listening at the door?
People in chat better be leaving if they're
window?
not fucking Dragon Masters.
Very
Oh,
well.
I don't think anyone's here.
Then we can proceed. As you've just seen, the Dragon Strike game is unlike any game you've ever played before.
That's true. It's so unique.
In what other game can you visit the nastiest castles in the world and bring your friends along?
There's
for
never
the
been
ride?
a game where you
World
can
of
do that.
Warcraft.
The key is that all the players must work together as a team in order to win.
Uh,
And you, as the Dragon Master, must make the world unfold before their very eyes.
Are you ready to do that?
Your role is all.
he's not telling me how to do it yet.
You set the stage
What?
for
You
the
didn't.
players,
I thought this
presenting
part
the
was for
quest
you.
they must follow. Only you know where the treasure is buried.
Where'd they put the treasure
Only
tool?
you know where the clues are.
It was in the ice crystal.
Only you.
Where did they
know
put the
where
clues?
dangers lie. Now, don't forget, a great Dragon Master isn't afraid to ham it up. Sure, the monsters just want to beat the heroes up, but it's a lot more fun when they do it with style.
Yeah.
Sorbo still sucks.
Fire elemental. Use your
Yeah, he still
rage
sucks.
to engulf my enemies.
The game rules and adventure cards will give you tips about what the monster
Good.
might say.
Okay, good. There's
The
hand
rest of
holding.
the time, just
So
make
it's
it
just
up.
fucking D&D.
Follow the game's guidelines about how smart the monster is and what motivates him.
If the monster's too smart, the game will be too hard.
I'm walled in here! The instructions will tell you that the dwarf is telling the truth. And when the chips are down, he'll help the party. A Dragon Master can win
Perfect.
the game if the players make bad moves.
Wait,
Move too
they're saying you
slowly,
win if they
or
die?
Don't act together as a team.
Yes.
Hell
To
yes.
make the game more challenging for
Finally, a
heroes, you
game
get
that
to set
talks to
some
me. I'm
traps
here
at the start
again.
of each adventure. But that doesn't mean you can cheat.
No
Or
one's
ignore
ever
the
said the
rules.
DM has to
For
kill the party to
example,
win.
If
This
a
is
monster
new.
is about to die, resist the temptation to save it. In fact, there's really only one rule to being a great Dragon Master.
What is that?
The
Have
real
fun?
object of the game is for everybody to have fun.
No!
Fuck.
And if the game isn't
Damn
fair,
it.
nobody will. Now you have all the secret knowledge you need.
He's wearing such dark clothing.
I'll give you one way to start.
Okay.
Feeling brave tonight?
Ugh. How do you get
How
so
brave?
close?
Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters?
I don't have to. I'm the
Brave
dragon.
enough
Who
to
are
sneak
these guys? I might have to look
around
up
dank
IMDb
castles in
these
the dark
boys.
And chance being the next victim of a dragon strike.
You know,
What
I
a
hate when the dragons
guy.
decide they don't want to work anymore.
John Boyle.
That all the people's names are right there.
Yeah, I know.
Even the
I'm like-
owlbear.
I like the dude. If it was that guy, I would have came. That was informative. I now know how to be a better Dragon Master. So let's
What's
see.
rule number 1 of being a dragon master?
Have fun.
What? Fuck this game.
Yeah, this guy, that king was in a lot of stuff. I knew I seen him in stuff.
I would
He's in
say that
Space
rule-
Force.
Rule 1 would be to make the world dangerous. That seems like it's a good rule. You went with have fun. What the fuck is
That's
wrong
what
with
he said. Remember, number 1, have fun.
you? He's a liar.
So yeah, he's in tons
He's
of
a
stuff.
false prophet.
Dude, the Warriors and stuff. I want to see. He's in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Look at him.
I can look at him. Chat
He
doesn't
hasn't.
see him.
He hasn't changed at all. Yeah, they can.
Now they can.
He looks pretty fucking good. He's in Veronica Mars 2 as Hank Ziggy Zigman. Fantastic. Is Dead Deafer. I don't know who the fuck he is. There was a cleric? Who the fuck? Oh, the healer at the yeah. His name is Jeff with a G. Then we got Queen Lust. I don't remember there being a Queen of Lust in there, but I'll go for it. I don't know who the warrior or the elf and the wizard aren't. I don't have a profile. No fucking way. Jeff Wizard got fucking, or the healer. He got
I think the healer Joe decided to join perhaps a racist group.
It looks that way. Holy shit. He was in Pam and Tommy. He was in Wonder Woman. Oh, the show. Never mind. Nothing really great. And then the woman, Debbie Corkinus, really loves what's his stupid face. Hasn't really done anything.
I'm gonna pull out a book for reference for GM rules in other games and see if they align.
That was good. Everybody knows step 1 is to have lots of fun.
Nah, it's fucking wrong.
I
See what
I guess we should do. Do you have the challenge ready?
Yeah, technically.
Send it over. Ooh.
You already have it.
I do?
It's Mega Man X, baby.
You sent it to me? Oh, I just got to load a
Weeks
stage.
ago. I sent you a save that was like,
Yeah.
we're going to use this a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Mega Man X, one of the finest games of all time. Some of the best fucking music.
They have some good tunes. I'm just trying.
You made a terrible Mario. Oh my god. What is wrong with...
He's drinking beer.
This is why AI can't be trusted, Tool.
I think he's great looking. He has blue eyes. So you know she's true. And pure.
You have to treat AI generated art like it's made of like Faye, right? Like you count the fingers, you look at the fucking eyes.
No, this I wanted him to have a beer, and that was about it.
Why is the beer glass shaped like his mustache?
It's perfect. That's why. Nope, it's a win, or if he objects. I'm not objecting. Yeah, object space.
If you load that old Mega Man save I gave you. Because it gives you the feet and everything already.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out where the fuck it went to.
You're gonna have to get in there. You're gonna have to go kill Boomer Quinger.
Let's turn off this and hit this. What button? What save number?
It should be the only one you have. What's weird?
I'll scroll up and find it. It's so loud. Hold on.
Oh no, that save has no bosses defeated, but you do have the dash.
Oh, so let's go do Boomer Clinger. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, you have no weapons, so you have to use the Buster, but you do have dash because this game requires you to have dash. Quite frankly.
I mean, you don't need it.
It'll make it. I don't think you could beat Boomer Clinger without it. You want to prove me wrong? Get to them and then don't use it.
Well, are you doing a thing for Cheese Man?
Am I?
I don't know.
I could.
Cheese Man's the one
you
who wants it.
You chose the level already, though, and you're not even sharing it with me because you hate me.
Oh yeah, I gotta share that with you. I just wanted to hear the music.
I know, me too, fucker.
So I paused it. There we go.
Oh,
you can still hear the music with pause. I'm gonna get a drink, I guess. Well, that happens.
I'm gonna make the poll: is Tool a Mega Man?
Obviously, it's yes.
This boss is actually probably the hardest to do this with, but this game rules, so it's worth it. Your options are he Mega, or no, not even man. I'll give you 1 minute to put your bets in.
I haven't played this.
You played this 3 weeks ago. Shut
No,
your
no,
face.
this level in
Oh, okay.
3 years, I think. 3 or 4
The
years.
level's not bad. The boss is bad.
Yeah, I don't remember what he does, so it's gonna be fun. Memory is not great these days.
Cheese Man thinks you mega. Cheese Man just think you mega. Definitively.
I'm gonna start doing the stage, because that's not gonna be the.
Well, you might die on the stage. If you run out of lives, it's over.
Not by 30 seconds.
You don't know that.
Well. Hey, fucker. I forgot about that! I thought I had it. Yeah, you're right. I'm
You
fucking
get
up
killed
a
by
lot.
the first enemy in the level. That would be sad.
That would be really funny, though.
5 seconds left. No one's actually put in a bet. It's closed. Cheese Man's the only one who bet on it.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cash that out.
Surprised Side didn't do it. Tactical heals, right? That was bothering me. I moved the cursor. It was bothering the shit out of me.
Why did Cheese Man put down 5,010 channel points? What a strange number.
Beep. Ah, fuck it.
This game rules though, right? Like, the
It's
move
good.
feels good. Oh my god, everything about this game did it. Ow. Somebody else who did 10 should have put it on the correct side to profit from it, you idiot. It's probably Beastin. Not to be mean to Beastin, but it sounds like a Beastin move.
Ah, damn it. Fucking spikes.
This level does have checkpoints, but you do have limited lives.
I'm
Don't touch
worried
the
about.
spikes. You'll fucking
I know.
die.
One shot. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not holding the charge button out.
Yeah, it's a shame because if you were charge shotting, you'd kill those things in one hit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I
and
know.
they have iframes.
Can I just walk through this?
Yeah, that's safe.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I wouldn't like
I
you
couldn't
on that.
remember. I know. I was just wondering. Like, okay. I'm starting to remember the stage again.
Yeah, it sucks. Although, if you know what you're doing, you can get up this real fast.
Yeah.
It's easier if you have better weapons, though, to deal with this shit.
That didn't. Fuck you. There we go.
Look at this. You're playing like a pro. You're not using dash lemons, but you're using charge shots, and that's like half the battle. Let me know if you want to know what a dash lemon is.
That's where you dash with the bullet.
Yeah, do you know it does twice as much damage?
Yeah, I don't want to.
It does more damage than the first level charge shot. and
I'm
you can
playing it.
spam
I'm doing with my original. I don't need no min-maxing Google searches.
No, I knew that when I was first playing this game. You can tell if you fight bosses. It's an
Well, I know how to
intimidating
beat.
mechanic.
I know how to play Space Ace. Simple
That's true.
controls.
You do know how to play the first level of Space Ace. for
All of
sure.
it. I think I do the first 3. Hey, I want your life.
That's
Can
not
you-
ledge.
I was
Look
hoping.
how far back that is.
I just wanted the health.
You need the boomerang for that.
Yeah, I know.
You get the boomerang from beating this level. It's
Yeah,
fucked
I know.
up.
That's why it's so fucking bullshit.
Look, playing through this level is just a wake up.
I know. I'm just trying to get there with life.
You have extra lives if you die. You
I know.
come
That's what I'm. I just want to get to the boss with.
I just don't think there's any place in this level that will actually drop an extra life for you, which is why I selected it.
No. I wanted health.
Because the other one I wanted you to do, the enemies will drop lives sometimes.
Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armadillo has guaranteed life drops in it.
I know it
Just
does.
Make it through that without any problem. I'd have to be like, no, only 2 lives full. Well, 3 technically, because I think this lets you play at 0.
Yeah, you get 3.
That was always one of those things that was bullshit to me in games. Where some games were like, 0 lives is when you die, and other games were like, no, 0 lives means you have no additional lives to use.
I like that frame rate droppage right here. It's pretty sexy.
There's a lot of stuff happening on screen.
All right. Oh, the guy respawned below. Fantastic.
That's fine. Whatever. Climb up.
Yeah, I'm at the boss. Sick.
All right. Now you're to the challenge.
I know. I got to remember what his pattern is.
I'll never make up my mind, Monk. I don't have to. Look at this guy. Look at this dashy boy. Good thing you have dash. Spam shot. Not as a waste of time. Don't do it like that.
I know, but I just like it. It feels so good. You're just gonna keep dancing on me, you motherfucker, you piece of shit.
That's how he plays.
Oh, you chargy bitch. Whoa! That hit me. I know it hit me. It's fine. I had no life.
You got him halfway down. You were like half health when you entered.
It was less than half.
You've got a pattern on fucking lock.
I took a body hit, which you'd never want to do.
I think the boomerang actually does more damage than the body hit on this boss.
Really?
Yeah.
You teleport on me right away?
Yeah, that's bullshit, isn't it?
I'll take it. Fuck it. I
Yeah,
took an
see,
early
like,
hit.
that takes like 5 or 6 hits. Not that much.
Fucker, you keep in that corner.
The teleporting is what gets you. Like, in all honesty, I think Armadillo has a harder stage.
No, that thing hit
this between this guy and the fucking lizard. The
I
chameleon.
fucked up too much, so I'm pretty much just.
I think Chameleon might be a harder boss fight to do.
Body hits a lot harder, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad you confirmed that for me by taking both kinds of hits.
I did.
You should be taking no hits, ideally. Remember, you do get the smallest number of iframes on a
Can
dash.
you fuck off, guy?
You get iframes on that first little bit where you have the dash of 300 feet.
Oh, you psyched me out, you piece of shit.
Look, you got this. Look at this. If you were using charge shots, he'd already be dead. But like, I mean, you're getting in there with your little one shots.
I'm a little peppy boy.
Yeah, you're a little peppy boy.
Can you fucking stop that?
Have you tried shooting him?
I did. I did.
Oh,
That
okay.
son of a bitch.
He fucking played you.
He did. He was just not sitting still.
Final life. Final life.
I know. I might not have it. I thought I would
think
have
you got this. You had him down there.
I know. With no one hit
Cheese
left.
Man believes in you. This game fucking rules though, right? It's a perfect addition to the month of good games. It's gonna suck when there's no longer the month of good games.
Oh, you're gonna do that shit some more on me, motherfucker? I don't want you charging me with your body!
There you go.
I know, it's just that
You get
on
such
an
a small window to hit him. You gotta
on
you
an
gotta
Xbox
capitalize.
controller, it is AIDS
Oh,
to hold it down.
Are you using the sticks? Like, what are you doing?
No, holding. Oh, that's not good hit.
That actually hurt less than his other attacks.
I would rather. Did you just throw your fucking boomerang?
I like how Discord streaming has you at like 30 frames or whatever, so I can't even see his like flicker in and out. He just appears and disappears. It's very fun.
I nearly got hit on that when he teleported at the same time. I'll wait. Thank you.
This would just be my favorite boss to fight like this though, because it's like actually proper hard. And he's not that hard to dodge once you figure out what he's about. He's just kind of annoying.
Ooh. That's not good.
You're fine. You got this. I sincerely think you'll do this. There it is. Got him with the charge lemon. Or the dash lemon, whatever.
That blinky spamming cocksucker.
Doesn't it feel good to beat that guy?
Not really. Again, I hate
so
the
good.
positioning.
This game is so good.
It's hard to hold the button down. Or I'm just have fucking carpal tunnel. One or the other.
Probably.
There we go.
Congratulations,
Oops,
you've
wrong
completed the challenge.
Easy.
I really wish you would have better art than that Mario, though.
I like that Mario. That was funny. Sometimes things can be funny.
It's nightmarish.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that was perfect.
Upsetting. I would have preferred you do a shitty Photoshop.
Nah, that was perfect. There was something that I wanted to talk about, and I saved it, and then I lost where I saved it. Good thing that's not showing up on my stream.
You gonna read the second Chasing Shadows book or whatever?
Is it Chasing Shadows?
I don't remember what the second Tom DeLonge book was called.
No.
Secret Machines.
I'm trying to remember on Reddit how to get to your saved post, because I saved it.
I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna read that. Maybe I'll make that a thing. Fire Within, thank you, Cheese Man.
Here we go, I figured it out.
As the only person here who actually read The Secret Machine, I
read
think
it.
I'm well qualified. No, out of the two of us.
Oh, it's garbage.
Yeah. No, I get it. You don't commit to bits, and that's okay.
No,
Some
I
of
got
us do.
so far through it, and then I was like, I don't. It's just
Some of us
too
commit
much.
to the bit, and you take the bit and you say this is funny, and then you throw it into the hole.
No,
you
it
throw it
was-
into the
I-
replicator. To
I
make
gave it.
coffee.
I gave it its good honest shot, and it was fucking. And I gave it more than I wanted to. But we did
Even
it. Well, Devils said he
apparently read it.
He said he
Devils
read it.
Devils can't even read.
You're not too far
Devils
off.
is illiterate and read it.
You're not too far off. Unfortunately, it still was shit.
You
Why are
watched Velma and you wouldn't read this book.
You're right. That says something about
That's
the
fucked
book.
up.
Says something about that book. Yeah, I don't know why I saved it and it's not saved anymore. So this is dumb. So I guess it doesn't matter. It was something about something. I don't
Maybe
remember.
I'll do it. I think I'll do it in February. And then we can make a whole bit on this stupid thing where I tell you what happens in that book.
I could probably Google the answer. I wonder if I can. Fire Within Tom DeLonge summary.
It's not the same as reading it.
YouTube.
Tool.
Let's see if they gave us. Well, it's the same. Steve-O does it. No, he doesn't. They talk about it in one of Steve-O's episodes, apparently. But since what do you call it?
Good move, Monk. Yeah, you want to read the book so you can get all the
wait till
lore.
the Velma book. Yeah, right.
That's where you can learn that the parents of this crew in the Velma show are the original mystery crew.
They're not. You're just blowing out of your ass on that one.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
You're not.
Pretty sure I am.
Okay. Let's do this. We haven't done this in a long time.
Oh my
it's on
god,
the
he kept the
stream.
transition.
I did.
I don't know. This looks like it's a little bit too high production for this outfit.
For this outfit?
Yeah.
That's Tom DeLonge missing some fingers.
From a creepy phone.
Well, I can't tell you how often. It just looks bad, man.
It was
looks
that
bad.
one was designed. The other one was with a beanie, and I was like, I don't want it with a beanie. So this is 5 scary Area 51 videos for Cheeseman. Cheeseman, are you excited to see Area 51? Now one of these, I skimmed it. Tom DeLonge mentions happened as fact. And I need you to pick which one it was. Have fun, Cheeseman, figuring out which one did Tom DeLonge say happened as a fact.
Call made by someone who used to work at Area 51 to a scary encounter caught on camera.
I gotta stream it to you. Yeah. He mentioned one of these things occurred, like as a proof. Like, yeah, you go outside if you want. Some people.
Here are 5 scary videos based on Area 51.
Is this fucking Bub?
It is Bub.
A mysterious phone call. The following audio comes from a radio show host who, while being on air, receives a mysterious call from someone who claims to be a former employee of Area 51. That being said, what you're about to hear is pretty chilling. Here's the audio of that call.
Line, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello, Art.
Yes.
Hi. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well,
They're referring to Art Bell, right, by the way.
Whether you're using this line properly or not, you know.
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start.
There's joystick not giving this a chance. This video actually is legit to a degree.
Well, you can't spend a lot of time on the phone, so give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens, Art, they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact
I'm
with.
not walking over the room, but I am showing my disdain for this bullshit.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So this is not Tom DeLonge. No, Cheeseman. This is not. This is actually a story I told you about Coast to Coast AM 1500, where a guy calls saying he's a former employee, and during the call, something happens. This is a story that I was telling you that occurred. So this is not DeLonge's. Technically DeLonge does talk about it, but not in his. He mentions it. He mentions yes. He mentions it once. Hey, this is Tom DeLonge update.
This is the worst Tom DeLonge update, and that's saying something.
No, it's not. This is
you
probably
pulled in the other worst part of the show.
No,
and
it's
you
not.
pulled it into Tom DeLonge, which I was having a fun time with, and you brought the Bob into it, who I fucking despise.
But the clip that he's taking is a legit clip.
No, it's not. It's Bob.
How is it not legit?
Oh, are Bub's other videos legit?
This one actually happened.
Oh,
this call happened. This call occurred. It was on the radio. I even heard it. This occurred. No, Sidewinder isn't here. Okay.
They have infiltrated a lot of.
This is the worst. You've done the worst thing here.
Also, this is number 5. Yeah, I know red arrow. There's no red arrow in this one. Also, keep in mind the thing that I thought was kind of funny about this Cheeseman is he talks. This took place in the 90s, if I recall, and they talked about extra dimensional beings first before Tom DeLonge did.
Of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51, the disasters that are coming, the military, I'm sorry, the government knows about them, and there's a lot
this
of
occurred
safe
on
areas in this
Art
world
Bell,
that
Coast to Coast
they
AM
could
1500.
begin moving the population to now, Art.
But an event's about to happen.
They're not doing
See, that's why it
They're
says
not.
Art.
They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left
This
will
is
be more
Art Bell.
easily controllable.
So at this moment, when he's talking, the feed to the radio cuts out. The whole thing shuts down. And everyone's like, what the fuck? It went dead air while he's talking. Not the call died. The radio broadcast was shut down.
I started getting...
In some way, something knocked us off the air, and we're on a backup system now.
It's the government, or...
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now that's eerie. Some have speculated that the loss of transmission was caused by the so-called Men in Black, who
top
are
men.
thought to kidnap and silence those who leak confidential government information. Now, this could all be a hoax, but there isn't any evidence to prove this as being fake, nor is there anything to prove this otherwise.
He's probably was mentally
That being
discharged
said,
and was a
this may or may not
coincidence,
be
but it's
real,
very interesting
but
that it occurred.
based on the hostess reaction and the frantic behavior
Really, dude?
of this caller, this may be authentic.
I mean, I could just do this.
As always, what are your thoughts?
Now it's too late.
Could this all
This
be
is
a
what's
hoax?
happening. You're talking to yourself now.
Was this actually someone sharing confidential information? Trying
Remember
to warn
what
us
he
of
said about
something that
bits? And now he doesn't like the Area 51 bit anymore. We'll go to number 2. Okay.
will soon happen?
That was the
What do you
best one,
think?
in my opinion, because that actually was interesting.
A scary encounter. The following video features 2 motorcyclists who encounter a life-threatening situation outside of Area 51.
This also occurred?
Although being a frightening encounter, it's what happens to them afterwards that's way more scary. The video starts off with 2 motorcyclists who come across some guards in a vehicle. They then proceed to move along until reaching a post that stopped them from going any further. It was upon reaching this post that the following happened.
Yours are still off. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh, we got things happening. I know, I am. Yeah.
Put your hands up. I'm not going to tell you again. Turn around.
That would make me freak the fuck out.
We're just adventure travelers. We're just adventure travelers.
Just adventure travelers?
Yeah. No.
Listen, we're going to give you guys a chance, okay? Get on your bikes, out of here. We'll call Lincoln County, and they'll write you each a $750 ticket.
Okay.
We're out of here. Thank you. Go ahead.
I don't know how that's actual scary other than trespassing.
Oh my god.
But it's still interesting.
How scary. Had they said or done anything else, I'm pretty sure these guards would have shot them without having to hesitate. Luckily, they made it out alive. Or so people thought.
Oh shit.
This was the last video they posted, and ever since then, they've been completely absent from social media, which is very odd as they're usually active online. Because of how odd the situation is, someone reached out to them via Instagram and asked if they were okay, and, to their surprise, they responded by saying, FDC 6 months. According to the message, they're saying that they were held in a federal detention center for 6 months. However,
Holy
some think
fuck.
that this might not be true and that something else actually happened, as they still haven't posted a thing on their accounts. Some
I mean,
have theorized
if I
that their social
trespassed
media has been taken
and
over
got
by
arrested
government
and it was an
officials.
FDC, a
So
federal
this might have
facility
been
for
someone
6
else who
months,
responded.
I would stop.
The reason for this is unknown, but some believe that it may have to do with the last video they posted. Who knows? The whereabouts of these individuals is unknown, and to this day, it remains a mystery as to what actually happened to them. Area 51 Tunnel. This next video comes from Explore With Us, a channel based on exploring abandoned locations.
That'd be fun.
Among all the videos on this channel, there's one in particular that's pretty spooky, and it takes place near Area 51.
I don't think
The
I
video
would
starts
ever
off with
explore
two
near Area
explorers who
51.
are just a few feet away from a secret tunnel
Yes.
near Area 51. The tunnel seems
It's
to have been
almost over,
abandoned
though.
many
The other
years
two are
ago,
short.
as the things they find inside are pretty old. But finding old things isn't the highlight of this video, for they encounter something really chilling inside. Here's what they captured.
I mean, just the fear
Yeah.
PlayStation games win stupid prizes. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to risk getting arrested. That's shit.
That door just closed by itself, guys.
It's the wind.
Yep. That sucks.
This one's not the alien part.
The battery did. Let's get by this part.
Also, imagine being in a tunnel and your lights give out.
Aside from paranormal activity And, considering the fact that this tunnel is at the same location as Area 51, it makes you wonder if there's any connection to the facility. Perhaps it was used by personnel of Area 51
No,
to
cheese
transport
man,
items
no.
from point A to point B.
It was a mine.
It's quite a mystery as to what this was for, but
I'm surprised they
based
let
on its
people in it.
location, it may have a literal connection to Area 51.
Like, what is
If
stopping
so,
people from
those
starting to
attending the raid
mine?
might want to use this as a means to get inside.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, this has to be one of the most creepy places near Area 51.
Like, why would you, like, not guard that or at least blow
Alien
up the tunnel?
encounter. These next few clips come from an interview featuring Bob Lazar, a former employee of Area 51, who recounts the things he's seen while working there.
Which one, cheese
Although
man?
most of what he's seen is pretty interesting, the things that he talks about in the following clips is really unsettling, as
Still
it makes
gonna
you
take this
question
bub guy
everything you
huh?
know about the U.S. government and
I have
life
a
in
feeling
general.
it's this one.
Here are
Who
those
would have thought,
clips.
cheese man?
One or two autopsy photographs I saw dealt with just a small photograph, a bust shot essentially, just head, shoulders, and chest of an alien where the chest was cut open in T fashion and one single organ was removed. The organ itself in the other picture was,
Now, obviously, these are recreations and not real footage.
vivisectioned,
It's all about his
essentially.
narration.
Showing the different chambers in there. Allegedly, what happened in '79, there was some sort of information exchange going on where there were actual live aliens at the facility, and a fight ensued. And the bottom line from the altercation was that the security personnel, I don't remember how many were involved, but were all killed, and they died of head wounds, and that's all. That one day when I was getting on Interstate 15, driving down Charleston Boulevard, a car came up alongside of me. There was a gunshot, and the back of the car was hit, and I skidded off into the median. It happened. It was an attempt on my life, but by who specifically, I don't know.
Watching something like this,
I don't recall him
makes you
telling that
feel
story
unsettled,
that way, cheese man.
as you're not sure if you can trust anyone who works for the government. As for the things that Bob has seen, it makes you wonder if there's anything else that might be hiding. It's a scary thought, for it could be something potentially dangerous and really frightening. Who knows what else is inside?
Yeah, that was, yeah. You know, we know about the pullover story.
A terrifying encounter. This next
Licking
video comes from
Guy!
a channel by the name of Licking Guy.
Yeah.
Which, as the channel's name suggests, is based on a guy who pretty much goes to famous locations and licks anything that's a part of that place. Although funny and quite novel, what this YouTuber encounters
so
is no
fucking
laughing
mad.
matter.
Why?
as he
The other
almost ends
ones
up
are
getting
good. This
killed.
one's hilarious.
The video starts off with him heading over to what seems like a back entrance to Area 51. Upon arriving, he walks over to the back entrance and sees a warning sign prohibiting anyone from entering inside.
So what do you do?
Although he doesn't enter,
He
does something that's just as bad
He
as
licks
breaking
the sign,
in.
right? He's gotta lick
He
the
licks
sign.
the sign
No!
and then rips it off the gate. He then walks away
Why
with
would you
it.
videotape that?
However, seconds later,
I
the
should've
following
waited longer
happens.
before I came back.
He's gonna get pulled over, isn't he?
I fucking
Holy shit!
And the thing that happens when I come back, man licks sign.
The gun goes off in the distance. It's unclear
sure
as
the
to
ones
whether or
earlier
not
were
this
good,
was done
though.
to scare him off.
And that's why they made
Although
this
it may
one
seem
number 1, is
funny,
'cause it's bad.
it was a dangerous stunt that could have ended badly.
They shot at
This
him,
could
though.
have resulted in him getting shot for stealing something that was
because he
definitely not
fucking
worth
went
the
on the
video.
government land.
Whether
I
funny or
know.
not,
And faced
there's
it.
no doubting that this had to be one really scary encounter.
That's not even alien related.
It was Area 51.
That doesn't matter.
I thought they were good.
Bob
Cheese man.
Lazar talking, that was interesting. Yes,
The-
I was still sitting here. But
The Art
that
Bell
one
one
was
was great
stupid.
too. The licking one was hilarious. It was funny. And again, play stupid games.
you are
Or-
discrediting this entire operation.
No, it is not. The first one, I thought, I know Cheeseman never heard the recording. I talked about it to you before, maybe in the car and also on stream. That occurred. Art Bell is the
Monk is
best.
also right though. That you only heard a shot. Like it could have been faked, but
It could have been, but he licked a fucking sign. Why fake anything? You're literally licking things. Also, they do. That was a road. They probably watched him drive up from the first place. They're picky as shit about it. The guys on those what do you call it? Those bikes.
because he took the sign is probably why they got pissed. Honestly,
I mean, yeah. I'm not something they can stop even getting to any gate. That's what I figured. They were definitely watching it. I'm not saying like if they wanted him dead.
The hell
They
you're
would've
watching somebody else's stream.
I'm getting rust drops.
No wonders you were having CPU issues.
That's a different computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought it was good. The Art Bell one was the main one, and the Bob Lazar one I knew you'd have a bone ski for. And the last one I thought was really funny. Well, again, that
Wait,
occurred.
you
Now,
watched that entire thing?
no, I just skimmed it, so I knew those bits right off the bat.
You watched it twice.
No, I just scrolled through it to make sure it was all alien to some degree. What the fuck?
Hi, Big Santa 34.
That's
Apparently,
a wall of text.
you
Allow people to have a knife
are,
and gun to the
not
control on
paying
one hand.
attention to anything here, and
Yep. And for those who believe introducing such a object household with young children can be incredibly risky and irresponsible.
you know what?
Let them have
I
their
think
fun.
babies should be allowed to have guns, but small guns.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they make a TV show where they suggested arming kids against school shooters? These are facts.
Look, if you had a room full of irresponsible teenagers with guns, nothing possibly bad could happen.
Never. Well, it doesn't say irresponsible. They have to be responsible.
Oh, how small?
What's going on, Gatorade?
I would suggest something. It'd have to be lower than 22 caliber. We need to like minimal recoil because baby arms are big and pudgy and stupid. They can't hold good things.
Didn't a kid shoot his teacher recently?
Well, if it was a tiny gun, it wouldn't hardly hurt.
Oh, that's okay. Then what's the point? Thanks for the follow, man.
Can you imagine being annoyed so much you leave? I know I would. Baby shooting me? Fuck. I'm out of here.
I think she should use the weapon in place. Okay. Let's get rid of Tom DeLong. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to follow that. I don't know. Kids with guns, kids with knives. Kids are dangerous.
I know,
anyway.
you just want to murder them, so you don't want them to be armed.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think kids are awful. At what point does a baby get to upgrade? They don't, because they probably won't make it.
Well, they have to get enough money to upgrade first. Now, that is the problem.
No, it's not just money. You got to have experience. You got to have experience.
No, it's purely money-based system. Money
What?
equals
Since when?
experience.
We got to level up.
No. You haven't gotten onto the new system yet. You're still playing in the old rules.
No,
Money
I'm
is
using
equal to
OGL
experience.
still. I'm using OGL skills.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Money equals
Legacy.
experience points.
Oh yeah, I gotta be able to afford that 30%.
When you have more
royalty.
money, you have more stuff, right? Like it makes perfect sense.
I
You're
was
just an idiot and still playing on the old shit system.
No, I was thinking they should have a leveling system where if they shot one school shooter, you get a new gun.
I mean, oh, you want gun game it?
Yeah.
You get their gun if you kill them.
Yeah. No. You get the next gun, not necessarily theirs.
No. It has to be theirs. You need to make that call.
But what if they're bringing a shitty gun? You get a shittier gun.
Yeah. Well, then you shouldn't shoot them.
No, I think it should prey
Let
on
somebody
having.
else who's a lower tier than you shoot them.
No, I think it should be preyed on. You attack the weak.
Well, I mean, okay, no, this is a trickle up system. I'm proposing here.
What? No, trickle down economics.
Trickle down systems fucking suck. We're trickling upward.
But trickle down economics and transactional and supply and demand.
That has definitely worked. Yeah,
it so works. What do you mean we're paying $7 for eggs?
There's nothing about like the majority of new wealth is in the hands of like 20 people or whatever bullshit.
Well, if people just I can't. No, that joke's TOS. Never mind. That one. Nope, not going down that path. Your face is a trickle. Oh, dude, only when it Bonchon in the room, Solomon.
You got me.
I know. So
I can't believe you've done this to me.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a new gun after I die from this? I hope so.
No, but I think when you get to the end, all you get is a knife.
IT video, you've come back. I've just been destroyed.
Yeah. I think the last upgrade should be a knife. That should be the one. Let's just gun game it. It's a system. It works. It's a fun system. Every game that has gun game is obviously better and more fun.
Oh, rule number 1 is not dying? I thought it was to have fun.
Well, no dying. Then what do I have to look forward to? No, you shouldn't start with a knife. You start with a pistol. You end with a knife. Because the last kill should always be the hardest.
What happens if after a child wins the gun game of life?
Do you actually think he's gonna win it?
Do you ascend?
No, it should be prestige. You go back down to level 1. You're just trying to get those prestige points at that point. A
If I
ballpoint
get more
pen.
prestige points, do I get something for that? Do I get like health insurance?
No, this isn't socialism. You're not getting that.
I have to kill 12 dudes to get health
Yep.
insurance. Like that seems
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, right. But that is it. That's the show.
He's got to get his drops.
I'm working on getting those drops. I have 3 hours left, and I'm done with it.
Damn.
I know. Also, I can harass Lucy more. Thanks, Deep. We'll be on. So I was supposed to play something tomorrow. I don't know what I was supposed to play. I don't know.
Monk, you have to prestige twice before you can get therapy. Health insurance first, and it's not
Yeah,
very good health insurance.
How much does therapy cost? Hold on. How
Usually,
much
it's not even
is
included
a
in fucking
session
regular
of
ass health insurance.
Oh yeah, I was playing Fathom Nor. Thank you, Solomon. $420 a session? Do you know how many magic cards you could buy with that?
You have a sickness.
The therapy could cure it, but not for that price. 60 minutes? I mean, fuck. That's awful. Who goes to therapy every fucking week? They're just spending money. Who can
Well, if
afford?
you were a therapist, though,
Do you see these prices? They're fucking
have you considered
ridiculous.
if you were on the other side of that equation?
I mean, I think I could be a therapist.
Yeah, you'd be a great therapist.
I'll just sit there. Okay, why do you think that is? Have a notepad drawing dicks.
It would
Man.
all fall apart the second they brought like somebody who was like 12
But
to you.
6 sessions gonna last you. No, 6 sessions gonna last you a month and a half. Dual therapy.
Sorry, he only kills babies, right? He draws
Yeah.
the line at 12-year-olds.
I think, could I get in trouble if I did that? Like, all right, boys, we're gonna do a therapy. Tell me your problems. Tell me, call in, come in here and tell me your, like
If
the
you're
gecko
not a
does.
professional and you pose as a professional on stream, that's what gets you in trouble. If
Well,
you
what if I-
constantly disclaim, I'm not a professional,
I'm
do
doing
not
this
follow
for
this
views.
advice. Now tell me your problems and I'll tell you what to do about them. You're in the you're in the clear.
No, I knew
You
what,
do
that's what I
have to
said.
let
Like the
every
gecko.
person you give advice to know that it's not real advice. I am not a licensed practitioner.
I actually, did you see that clip? I wonder if I can find it. Therapy gecko incest. Hold on.
Look at
It's
this.
so
I've derailed him
wild.
to the point where he was going to end the show, and we're still going. Hell yeah!
I'm gonna see if I can find this clip. It was his response was the perfect response. And I hope this has the clip. It does. It does have the clip. I'm making sure we don't get the Council of Cocks. We got to make sure there's no Council of Cocks. Hold on, let's just do that.
I
All
hope
right,
there's a cock. That would make life much more exciting.
all right, we're ready for this? Are you ready for this fuckery?
Toolmix psychologist, tell me about what's going on.
I found out that I was related to the guy that I was dating. We took a DNA test. We noticed we had a lot of similar relatives. And sure enough, we are actually twins. Our parents got
Wait,
separated
twins?
and one took the other.
How long were you dating this guy before you found out he was your twin?
When you
6
notice
months.
you look
Did you guys?
a lot alike.
Neither of us knew. I feel kind of gross about it, but should I? I didn't know.
So what do we think is next here?
Well, that's kind of why we're calling you Gek, because we were conflicted. We're like, do we keep dating? Do we?
There's no
I
way
think
in
this
hell
one
this is
might be
real.
above my pay grade here. Have you spoken to a real therapist
This
about
guy
this?
has the same microphone I do.
Perhaps we should look into that.
And that's what I imagine every call will be like. Right
you
there.
only hope.
I wish.
People in your chat, the problems they have are just like, my parents didn't love me enough.
Get deep answer. I want to say deep video, ask deep questions. Mine would be more about tell me your problems and I'll give you answers. But no, I want to
Quick
talk
poll,
about.
quick poll. I do want to ask one quick poll. Is it okay if I ask a quick poll?
Is it about that video specific?
No, it's about a
Oh.
deeper psychological impact thing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. While you type the
All right.
poll, are you typing the poll?
Has anyone? I'm not
Oh.
writing it out. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say. Have any of you in the last 10 years heard your parents and or dad specifically, I think, say "I love you"?
With the eye behind it?
Yes. Bonus
Never.
points if they say son and or daughter, depending.
Never.
Solomon's got good parents. Solomon's parents love Solomon.
My dad uses it as a closer, like when he's on with the phone, love you, bye.
That doesn't count. Love
Yeah,
you
I don't
bye
think
does
that
not
counts.
count.
Yeah, because
It
I
has
don't
to
say
be
it.
like I love you blank.
No, never. I don't think I had my phone taken
If they
from
say
me
your
once.
full fucking first name, oh my god,
Never,
imagine.
never. My
dad has never said my full first name after saying I love you.
I don't even think my dad's ever said my full first name ever.
That's also fucked up. That's a different kind of fucked up.
No, I don't. No, just the first
Damn,
initial. Sometimes.
what's wrong with dads?
So, my sister-in-law took my phone once a long time ago, like 10 years ago, and it was unlocked. Fucking dumb. I was using it, and she's like pulled it from my hand. Found my dad on the phone. This is why I never let anyone touch my phone. Found my dad and typed in "I love you."
Holy shit!
I was like, "What? No!" And I was like, "Oh god!"
Your relationship with your dad so much, though. Imagine.
I can't. His response was something like,
he's like, "No homo?" Question mark.
No. It was like, it's like, "What's wrong?" or something. It was something weird. It was a weird response. And ever since then, never let anyone touch my phone.
I like to think that everyone is subconsciously chasing the high of being told that they are loved by their parents.
No, I don't want to talk to them.
Because they don't love you, apparently.
No, it's just not fun, man. I want to know the question to this. What are you guys' thoughts? You're twins, you're separated, not identical twins, you're just twins. You're separated, you haven't seen, you're dating now, you didn't know, you're banging, you love each other, and now you found out you're literally brother and sister.
They love each other more than any brother and sister I've ever known.
Besides Game of Thrones. And
that's not real people. Did you not know that those weren't real people?
No, that's not true too, because of there's people, there's some incestual shit down south. So that's super common, actually. Yeah. So what about these people though? Are they able because of that stigma wasn't there, or because they're gonna have
here's
12-eyed kids?
If the guy had a vasectomy, would it be cool?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because you couldn't have a kid.
Right. That's the biggest issue.
That's the big problem. Right. Yeah, that's the big problem.
Are we really saying incest is okay if you didn't know?
I mean, if you're not gonna have kids.
That's the line.
That's the reason.
Kid is the line.
I think that's the reason, right? Because like,
no, that's not the reason. That's part of it.
Well, it's a huge part of it. Your kids are funky.
I think most of the issue is one, you're in like a family household and you're
genetically like we hate our siblings.
Yeah, generally. I don't know if I'm brave enough to say, yeah, you get a vasectomy, you can bang your sister.
I mean, if they did, they didn't know each other until that moment. I think that's a totally different situation.
So you would endorse it, be like, yeah, it's fine.
As long as they can't have a kid, I don't see the harm.
Heck no from Pink. Why is the rag soggy? Well, it's moist from my loins, but also
and me chewing it.
Yeah, and chewing it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
As long as you keep a blanket between the loins and the mouth, or a rag, it's safe.
Yeah, apparently, and also a very big coincidence because this was not planned ahead of time. Chewing the rag means you're like gossiping. Like that's like a slur, or not slur, that's like a slang term from the olden times. And we added Soggy because it's funny. And
we get into the old timey topics like if you had a vasectomy, could you sleep with your sister?
Or mother. You never know.
No, I mean if you knew the mother, that gets
no,
mother has an age gap problem.
Yeah, but you might like the MILFs.
Still, there's a strange age gap issue here.
That's even a better. Okay, so sister, okay, but just because she has a 20-year age and you're into those old ladies,
no,
that's not okay anymore.
Age range.
So age has an impact on your incestual approval.
I think so. Like if I think it makes it worse if they're older.
Why?
Or younger.
But why?
Because it's already bad.
So, okay, you're separate at birth. Like the mother didn't even see the kids, are gone, totally out of the picture, and now you're an adult. Now you're like, man, I have mother issues. I really love the MILFs.
I wish my dad would say they loved me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then met this nice girl.
So now you're banging your mom, and now you find out she's your mother.
Well, I didn't consider one thing.
What?
Holy shit! I didn't consider one very important thing. gay sex, no kids could happen.
Is it okay then?
I don't think it's okay if you knew them.
No, but well,
I
no,
think
I'm
if
saying
you ran into it by accident, you just say, "Let's just pretend we never learned this fact."
you
We
accidentally
have a
slipped
good
it in.
thing going on.
We like the same stuff.
It's like we're the same person. It's weird.
But no, so the sister's okay, the mother isn't.
No, that age difference is a problem.
So you just hate people who are dating people who are older then?
By like 20 plus years? I
Yeah.
think that's problematic. Yeah.
Why?
Because they're going to die before you, is very likely.
That's not necessarily true. And also, I like how the fact that he has no question about the incest between brother and sister. But the second there's a 20-year age gap, no matter if they're related or not, that's a problem. Is that where we're landing on this? Or that's
for the sake of the stream, that's where I'm landing on it.
For the sake, indeed. The twin sister thing happened, kind of. The twins, not to the same degree. Identical twin sisters married identical twin brothers, and I think that opens a can of worms that it's just problematic in itself.
Oh, Monk brings up a good point though, because like if you're from a wealthy family,
I mean the Royals and the Britain, man.
Yeah.
Still,
now,
I am
children
still
are gonna look
shocked.
funky. They will have issues.
They
might have a small arm.
Your cutoff point was 20-year age difference. What if it was 15?
That's still weird.
10?
Look, I think the age-old guidance.
What's the age cutoff point?
I think the age-old guidance dictates that the age difference that you're allowed to have is some factor of your own current age plus or minus a number.
What's your age cutoff? What's the age cutoff?
For my current age?
No, like for it to be weird. How older can someone be before it's not how old can someone be before it becomes weird?
I think I'm like struggling with this a little bit because I'm like really getting in there mentally. You know, in the same spot where I've landed, like if you didn't know that you're a sister and you couldn't have a baby, it's fine.
No, I'm not saying related. I'm not saying related.
Oh, you just mean age in general?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we automatically have to cross off anyone on like if you're above the age of 30, anyone who's below like 25 is instantly out.
Let's say you are 30.
Exactly 30?
You're exactly 30. How old can they be?
38.
Well, I got some problematics because Timba's older than that difference from me.
Is she more than 8 years older than you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Sorry, Tool.
Wow. I'll be sure to shout upstairs.
Yeah.
She's 9.
Oh. I really skirted that line the wrong direction.
Yeah, you did.
Shoulda said 9. Should have said 9.
You should have said 9. I was wondering, like, does he know
what?
the
It
actual
works for
age?
you, just like I'm sure this brother and sister work very well together. And I can't judge.
I still think I really like that your argument was 8 years. So if the mother's 8 years older,
how would the mother be 8 years older, Tool?
They're from the South.
Tool.
I know what I said.
Tool.
I know what I said.
How would that work, Tool?
I'm just saying, the South, man. Well,
half your age plus 8 is or 7 is the convention, but also I feel like that leads to weirdness once you're like 60.
Yeah, but who cares by then, right? You're just trying to live your life.
You're gonna hook up with a 97-year-old person
or 30.
That's also problematic.
Not if you're 60. Who cares?
I'm hanging out my age range. I wanna
No, that's
die
fine.
around the same time as the person that I'm fucking.
You just want to die first. That's the goal.
Well, then I would go aim lower, and that's not. People younger than me are stupid.
They are, but you're old, so who cares?
Because they're stupid down there. Have you seen them? Those Gen Z people? They all fucking suck. I ain't dating them.
We know Shorn.
Yeah, I wouldn't date Shorn.
I would.
Unless he was related to me. But then maybe it'd be okay.
I really can't believe the cutoff point of all this shit is so wild. You go 80 plus range for the inheritance. Well, Not necessarily in this day. Like with COVID going around, you could be anything at this point.
People make really stupid decisions when they get.
Yeah.
Like,
So what you do?
Can't trust inheritance.
What you do is you make sure the inheritance is in your name. They could be 60, and then you really take up skydiving. And by you taking it, you mean you encourage them to do it.
Okay. I was confused by how this was gonna work.
Well, who's gonna record the footage from below as they fall? You got to do something, right? And there we go.
True. But I mean, they're gonna spend the inheritance money on learning how to skydive, and then suddenly they have a pilot's license.
You encourage going on cruises and scuba diving.
Encourage bungee jumping. That's cheap.
It is cheap. How much is bungee jumping? How much is bungee jumping? I'm really still caught up on the incest thing. I don't know why we're so divided on this. $30 to $500? Holy fuck. Probably 500 is like a nice place to jump.
The situation that was presented to me is the one that I'm going by. If you grew up with your siblings, that's really weird.
But if you didn't and you just happen to be related, it's fine.
And you
as long as
you
you
run into them when you were older and you had a good thing going. That's the thing it's based on. Did you have a good thing going?
Yeah, I know. That's
did it go really good?
That's the conundrum.
Was it everything that you ever hoped it would be? And now you're told, actually, this is a societal thing.
It's such a weird. It's such a weird.
Shouldn't have gotten that DNA test, is what I learned.
How do they not know though? Because they were separated, but they had the same relatives. Like, how did they not figure that out?
Because you would have different names. If they were separated, they wouldn't have the same relatives. If the one was put up for adoption.
I assumed
they would have grown up in an entirely different household.
I would assume the parents split. That's how I interpreted it.
No, there's no way. Then they would know about each other.
Not necessarily. I don't know my cousins.
Adoption is how you wouldn't know. Because you would have different last names.
Yeah.
You would have different familial structures.
How
if
is
you
there...
didn't, then the second you talk about an aunt, you'd be like, "Oh shit, that's my aunt."
How is there not a sister? Well, why didn't if they were adopted? Why weren't they adopted together? Why would they separate twins?
No, it kept one and it let the other one off for adoption. They could only afford one.
What is this like? I'm not making that joke.
This entire scenario is already really out there. You're gonna go and get on my case about sending one kid off for adoption?
But I'm saying. This is such a fucking weird topic. If
you're the one who keeps on it.
Well, yeah, because it's very interesting.
I'm just happy to play in the sandbox. Ooh, look at this fun.
I love kids in the sandbox.
I can make a little castle. It looks like the other castle. I wonder if they're related.
Right. I know incest is a very taboo subject, and there's implications, and not even ethical, because the ethical ones are more of a power dynamic.
Yeah, it's a power dynamic thing, because one sibling's usually older than the other.
Yeah. But the genetic dilemma is you're going to have 5 feet, and
you can run so fast.
So fast. However, this situation, can you mentally handle it? Would you say,
Well, you can love these neuralizers. Just buy it off of Amazon. Blink yourself. Yeah. It's fine.
Why didn't say you have?
I don't think I could pursue that relationship any further if I knew the truth about that. Though, logistically, if they can get over that, I think go for it. But
so if you found out Sam was your sister, you'd be like, "All right,
that would be impressive."
I
went
know
through a whole thing.
Yeah, so you just get the papers out right now.
Well, now you're saying I'm still on the side of me.
Okay, so no, I'm saying that's right. You are. So
you fucking idiot! You thought I swapped sides suddenly?
Fine, you found out she's your mother. No,
that would be really.
Don't know
cool.
how that
She's
would
slightly
work.
Younger than me.
I know. We're extra dimensional. So, if they're in that situation, then what if they were married? What are the rules?
They've been together for a long time.
What if they had kids already?
Oh, that's fucked, isn't it? Oh well. Can't undo
this
kids.
This is so fucked. This is so.
Can't hit Control Z on that one.
I mean, you can always hit Control Z.
Not in certain states, you can't.
No, I mean you always can. Just take a cruise and take up bungee jumping. What if Sam?
Well,
came home
Monk, if she came home and was a nurse, would she have the fun hat?
She'd be underpaid.
But would she have the hat?
Yeah. Well, that was something to leave this stream on, guys.
You're the one who put it on.
I thought it was a good thing.
Hey, joystick, listen to this. What do you think of this?
I didn't think it was. I didn't say joy. I said stream. Secondly, I was saying this is actually a good topic to think and reminisce over. Is it okay for siblings to bang and
Oh, Big
date?
Santa's actually right. It's not about fucking. It's about being friends.
Moms, I like to friend. No, I wouldn't like to friend and guide. Like I thought Gilf was grandmother, but I guess it is guy I'd like to fuck.
No, you're super wrong. It is definitely guy I want to be a friend with.
Is it?
Not grandma.
What is Gilf image search?
You fucking idiot. He's fucking saying bullshit from the get-go. And you're like, let me double check this.
I wanted to make sure it was. I was like, do I? Because then there's Dilfs. There's Sylphs. There's. Okay.
Well, what we've learned is that people like to fuck everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But reminisce. Let me
Dilf,
know.
Of course, means dog.
Which. That you like to fuck.
Dog I want to be a friend with.
Let me know what you think on. Is incest okay if you don't know?
No, it's not okay. But if you didn't know.
But if you didn't know, it's really what it comes down
know.
to. And you better not be old. That's it. What about an uncle situation before I close that? What's the rules on that?
Well, you want the uncle thing to be okay, don't you?
Yeah, what if Unky's involved?
You want it to be good.
So the age gap is okay with Unky? Because Unky could be.
The age gap
why
is
not?
still bad.
Okay, fine.
Also,
but it's
the
not,
power dynamic is bad in that one.
No, but hear this out. Hear this out. Your
you
mother.
Didn't know they were your uncle.
No, mother. Yeah, you didn't know. Mother was 10 years younger. Or older. Sorry, older. So now you're in the same gap. You're in the same age gap.
If you're in
so
the
now
same
you're
age
banging
bracket,
Unky. Is Unky okay?
I think you're just trying to justify your current lifestyle, but
With
I do
Unky.
think in a scenario where this has occurred and they're in the same general age range, it's in the same ballpark.
It's okay then.
I wish you didn't learn that.
Which would even be a more M. Night Shyamalan twist, where Unky is banging.
Oh my god, can you imagine the end of the twist of like a romantic comedy? Like it turns into a horror movie.
Where this is a weird love triangle where Whammon is banging Unky, their same age range, and then Unky was cheating on the Whammon, which is the daughter of the mother, with the mother who he didn't also know because they're all adopted at different times.
Damn.
That's
Santa's
a triangle.
very good at writing paragraphs.
Yeah. With that being said, guys, tune in tomorrow for Fear Fathom. Tune in on Thursday for Prime Directive and Halo co-op and stuff. With that being said, I'm out.
Will it actually work this time?
Fucking hope so, man.
Because like I tuned in last time and you would on your third game of that stream.
I was so
I think
pissed.
You tried to play Overwatch.
No, we tried to. Oh yeah, that sucked too. No, it crashed. It has a bug that they're not fixing. Everyone knows about it, and they're not fixing the fucking game. That's 3-4-3.
It's very funny to see your game category change 3 times.
I was so pissed, dude. It hard crashes. We're out. Get fucked.